We're live.
Join us. Join us. Join us.
It's the midnight hour. We got all the horror you need. Midnight hour. Wrong one. Are you ready? Ready?
Coming at you like a bat out of hell. You can tell who's coming by the toxic smell. But by the time I'm there, it's too late to run. I've already tore through you and you're already done. Ran right past you and left you a bloody pile. I'm fucking vicious, you're damn right I'm vile. Everywhere I go I leave a trail of blood for miles. Make people sad, but on my face is nothing but smile. I love what I do, killing is a shit. Cross paths with me and get your wig split. Decapitate your cranium and toss you in a ditch. Now you're just another lifeless corpse in my numbers game, bitch.
Welcome to the boneyard.
Welcome to the boneyard.
It's gonna get hard to separate the different files from hosting like Midnight After Party and Boneyard, and then if I host the main Midnight Hour.
I was like, maybe he forgot about his intro.
Yeah, I started a Midnight Hour one.
Join us.
Gentlemen,
I'm going to share it.
join the boneyard. Are you looking at the screen? Look at it real quick. I made this too.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
Hell yeah. Echo Zero is here. Echo, you coming up with us?
Want to come up, Echo? Echo?
Huh?
I said, do you want to come up, Echo? Echo?
Echo,
Welcome
Echo.
in, Tissue Gaming. Welcome in, Mark the Shark. Mark
Aloha.
the Shark. Do. Mark the Shark. Do.
Everybody say aloha to Mark the Shark.
Aloha.
Aloha to the birds.
Echo will come up in 10 minutes after he tends to his dogs. Aloha.
I'm gonna share this out real quick, Bones, okay?
Yep.
So give me your number and I'll call. And I'll follow the bass to the mall.
We have 4 viewers. I told Echo he's going to have to come up with one of the Spooktaculars and wear his luchador mask. Jim is in the house. I got the boneyard alert, but I am at work. Have a fun night.
I'll do the boner alert. Boner alert for Jim.
Boner alert.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
It's in the dead of night.
You haven't heard the Spooktacular is upon us?
Do what?
Upon us. I said, if you haven't heard, the Spooktacular is upon us.
Yes. The Spectacular is here. I want to see a lot of entries. I want to see a lot of dancing. We have 4 entries right now.
Yeah, did you see Michelle's entry? She didn't have no problem dancing.
Yeah. No, she wanted. I don't know. She asked me if it was enough. I said, hell yeah.
Yeah, she's very outgoing, so you knew she wouldn't have a problem.
Thing is, you can sit in your desk and dance if you want to, as long as you're making some type of movement. It's all about the fun. Like, I plan on giving away some decent stuff. Like, I'm not just gonna give out like a fucking broken CD or something, or like like an autographed picture of me or anything like that. I'm gonna do like good stuff. The best stuff I could possibly find from the dollar store. No, I'm just kidding. The problem is, dude, I have 10 packages to send out already. 10. It's probably going to be in about 2 weeks. So the good thing about the Spooktacular and the Halloween is we can kind of do all of our reviews and stuff, and I can get all those packages sent out, and we can get you caught up on your Wild Eye because I know you're getting low on Wild Eye. So we
Get
can
your
kind
ass up here, Casey.
we can supplement your income with your Wild Eye reviews.
Well,
Send those to you because I've got a stack for you. Oh, have you seen Suicide Club?
no.
You son of a
What? Boglin.
boglins. Jesus, my cat just ran when I did that. Come here, Luna. I've got her with me. Meow. Meow.
I
Say hi
couldn't
to
find the
Bone.
wallpaper that I had been using, so I made another one real quick. It says the Boneyard and says the Spooktacular is upon us. So yeah, we're talking about the Spooktacular. Be sure to tune in on Hobbs' channel on Thursday, the first Spooktacular episode. What up, Jason?
Is that Horrific Nightmares JM?
Too.
Ooh, Jason, I watched one that I don't know if you might like this one or not, buddy. It's called While We Sleep. It's an Exorcist ripoff. Welcome, Horrific Nightmares JM, one of the best to ever do it. One of my mentors here in the game, along with Bones and everybody, the Slash Bros.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
That mentor stuff is the other way around.
No.
Yes.
Here's how I look at it, right? So you and I were juveniles whenever we first started. We were kids having fun. We were drinking in every video. We were partying in our videos. We had a little bit of time to grow up. And then the Super Slash Brothers, they were there with us, and we got introduced to each other again, and we just kind of grew up a little bit in the game, you know? So here we are. I mean, can you honestly say how many videos were you drunk in whenever you were doing your videos? I could think I was drunk in all of them back in the day.
Only the Halloween and New Year's ones, not every day.
See, at that time I was living alone and I was partying every weekend, and I would watch horror. I would literally work all week, go to the clubs after work. The weekends, I would have the weekends off. I would watch horror and I would drink literally all day, all night. You know, and then I would watch drunk commentaries of people. Like you could buy DVDs like the Dead Pit. They would sell DVDs where you could get drunk commentary for movies. I would watch those while I was drinking, and it was so bad that I was actually thinking I was there with them. I was hallucinating that bad. It was so funny, like entertaining, but that's what I used to do. So maybe I was a little worse than you.
All right, are you looking at the screen? I want to show you something.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gentochi.
Someday we'll find it, the boglins connection, the lovers, the weirdos, and me.
Dude, I was hoping you would do something with that song when she did that. That is fucking awesome.
I did it. Here's my favorite clip she made and that cool song. Put them together.
Hello, Casey. Hello, Jason. I'm probably exaggerating how bad it was, guys. It wasn't that bad. I just like to raise hell when I was young. That's all. Oh, by the way, I realized that I have friends from Portsmouth, but we'll talk about that later. Some people that maybe Some people might know some people we know. So
I don't have any friends anywhere. I stay to myself. I don't like people.
you might have liked people back whenever you were younger, or have you always not liked people?
I don't know. I've always pretty well stayed to myself.
You know, I have to ask you this because I'm curious about you because I know that you're a zombie and Al's a bat. I know all that, but like, you have to interact with people at some fucking point. You have to. You go to the stores and stuff, don't you? Do you wear your mask when you go to the stores and stuff?
You mean before the pandemic?
I can't hear you.
You mean before the pandemic?
Huh?
What do you mean about the mask? You mean before the pandemic or?
No, dude. Fuck that shit. We're over that stuff. Like in general. Like, do you wear the Mr.Bones mask out?
No, before the pandemic, they would think I was coming in to rob them.
I don't know, man. You're a zombie. You should be able to wear what you want. So, like, so when you would interact with people, like when you would go to the bank and stuff, you wouldn't wear a mask?
No. I did not go try to get them to call the police and slam me to the ground and take me to jail.
I'm always curious about this because your identity is very protected.
Well, I don't record. I don't do out and abouts like you got Jen doing.
Bones' real name is Kirby Pringle, by the way, if you need to look it up. It's Kirby Pringle.
I can't remember the first name, but I think that's Paul Bearer's last name.
Maybe it is his real name is Kirby Pringle.
Percy Pringle, I think. Something like that.
Maybe it is.
Zero, get up here if you want to talk shit. Talk shit on cam. On channel, I mean.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
John Cena. Casey says John Cena.
Cranges McBasketball? Cranges McBasketball? So Brad sent me a picture today. It was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. Him and his family were traveling home from their trip, and they were driving in the country, and there was about 100 hot air balloons having a convention up in the air. I've never seen anything like it. Dude, I would be so afraid that they would run into each other. You ever see anything like that, Kirby?
Yeah.
If you're looking for Bones, his real name is Kirby Pringles. Just look up Kirby Pringles. Bones owns Pringles potato chips. Bones echoes in the basement.
Oh, my bad. I had two strings.
Getting old there, Kirby?
I was looking at a different tab.
Kirby Pringles.
What's up, guys?
Chilling, killing.
Chilling, minding my business. Talking to Echo Zero and Mr. Bones. Talking about Pringles.
Can't just eat one.
This is the calm before the storm, before the spooktacular.
Everybody's streaming tonight.
Yeah, bringing the competition. Not really. Everybody's out
We
watching
gotta
watch-alongs.
We gotta let Wes know, by the way, that he got a shot from Jim yesterday. That was awesome, dude. If I knew he was doing that, I would have done a shot with you guys.
That fireball's not that bad.
Shots fired.
Echo, your channel's getting a lot of ground, bro. You're a lot of people are talking about the Echo. I remember when Echo first started his channel a couple months ago, he was at like 21 subs. He's at like 130 almost now or something.
I pushed him as hard as I could. I gotta do your contest entry, which says do a shout out. I'm gonna shout him out again. Spoiler alert.
I still have a whole bunch of channels I got to shout out one of these days. Probably because my 2-year anniversary is coming up on the 19th. I might do a live stream that day and do some shout outs.
So, have we all three confirmed that we're going to go up on gyms on Monday?
That's what I would.
I did too. Bones?
Sure.
All right.
Get up here, put me on the spot.
No, you don't have to. We're not forcing you to, but you know, he wants you up there, so I think it's a noble thing. I think that it'd be cool to promote your channel, man.
Yeah, but I told you the topic I don't know anything about. I own 1.5. I own 2 asylums. I own one on purpose because it has one of my favorite martial artists.
He's asking Echo about those, not us.
Yeah, I'm the asylum guy.
And we're gonna hang out.
No, he's gonna ask us about some of our films that we like separately, like in addition to those.
Art the Shark says Jackfire is better. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've seen the Jackfire. I've done fire shots with 151 before. That was just stupid. I used to when I would go to bars, I used to do trick shots to get shots. Like if someone would buy me a drink, I would like do like a flaming 151 or.
I just randomly, saw like the small bottle of that fireball and gave it a shot. So now I got some apple cider. I can get some sparkling apple cider, since that's my favorite kind of apple cider to mix it with.
Echo, I have a question for you. Were you laughing your ass off when I asked Nanette to do a somersault and yell boglins on her stream?
I think I stepped away and then came back, and all this stuff about somersault was coming
Bones, you weren't there for this. I asked Nanette in the stream to do a somersault and yell boglins in midair. She almost did it, but we convinced her not to.
Well, she's been teased about that by Patrick, and then I got in on to today too. So
she was supposed to do a somersault and yell boglins right in midair.
Has anyone ever done one here? I know I haven't. I'd probably break my neck trying.
What?
I think the only person that's capable of it may be Casey.
Actually, I went up later that night after he was gone.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to flip in midair on my bed. It's just not going to happen.
I actually watched a wrestling show where they tried to do the dives, but the ceiling was so low, they were literally hitting the ceiling and crashing and burning, which was actually kind of fun.
You know what I was going to do? I was going to ask her to do a Hurricane Rana, but there would have been no one there for her to flip.
Actually, you can always do the dog. Hurricane Rana to the dog.
She kept saying, everybody's trying to get me to do a flip on my bed. And I'm like, I was just kidding, Annette, please. Don't do it. I was just joking. She was like, I'll do it if Bones does it.
Oh, that'd be a sight.
Here's the thing about Mr. Bones is that not a lot of people know this, but I've seen him outside of this place. The dude he looks like Steve Austin. He could be a wrestler. I've seen Kirby Pringles before outside of YouTube. We were both on probation with each other back in the day, Juvie Hall, and that's when we met. Hobbs and Kirby Pringles.
Do you guys ever remember when some kids, Juvie Hall was like a badge of like kind of like trophy or whatever once you got out? Like it was like the coolest thing ever to be a kid who did juvie.
Yeah, I grew up with a couple kids on the real though that would like brag about it.
It's like,
I'm like, okay.
It's like this juvie. What's so great about it?
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been there, but you know, I do know kids that would brag about it.
I knew some of those too.
But then you'd have kids that would brag about other things that weren't as violent or criminal, that were still stupid, you know? Like I got a like people used to put like, I don't know, they would get their football numbers carved in their hair and stuff back in school, and I just thought that was so stupid.
All those little whatever they used to shave into their hair and whatever, the little images and numbers and all that other crap.
Right. And then I watched a movie called the hell was it? It was a zombie movie. Flacca 666. And there's a character in that movie who has an iguana covered out of his head, like it's carved into his head, like he's got green hair and the carvings in his head is shaped like an iguana, and the character's name is Iguana. The movie is called Flacca 666.
Why does that name sound familiar?
It is a Wild Eye feature.
I might have come across it but never seen it.
I'd be curious both of your thoughts on that one.
I'd have to watch it first.
Especially Bones. I think he would like that one.
Wild Eye, isn't it? Is it a Wild Eye?
Yeah. Flacca 666.
It's on Tubi, I think.
There literally is a guy with an iguana carved in his head. That is the question. Is it on Tubi or Tubi not to be?
It's a Catholic priest in Mexico must vanquish hell after local cartels add a satanic curse to street drugs that turns addicts into flesh-eating zombies. It says Wild Eye, raw and extreme.
Yeah, there's a PP ripoff in that one.
Oh,
that's what makes Wild Eye films extreme.
Big River. Do you want to announce what's going on the first Spooktacular, or is it a surprise?
What was the question?
Do you want to say what's going on this the first Spooktacular, or is it a surprise?
I think we're going to announce it.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
Are you
ready?
My bad.
All right.
You're about to say something?
Me?
Yeah, it sounded like you're about to say something, and then I hit
I
that.
was asking Esther what was his thoughts on Hocus Pocus because I haven't had a chance to read my comments yet.
I mean, the new one.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was fun. It's just not as good as the original.
Exactly, I agree. I mean, I had watched both of them back to back and had more fun watching the first one than the second one.
It's hard to catch the same magic twice, you know. But it's cool seeing the characters back. I would have liked to saw the little girl from the first one, and I saw an interview that said she was ready for the longest time, but by the time they was finally ready to make it, she was already filming something else. Laura Birch, I think it was. Yep.
Well, this Friday is the new the Hellraiser remake.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
It's going to be on Hulu, of course.
Like, people have said that they thought that would have been my favorite franchise. And it's not.
I think it went downhill at some point. I liked the first two. The third and fourth one were okay, but then afterwards, the straight-to-video stuff, no, it's going to get worse and worse and worse.
The thing that irks me is when people always say, I only like the first three, and act like none of the others exist, but to me the fourth one is good. It has a backstory and everything, backstory on the box and shit. And it has Angelique, she badass.
This is going to sound crazy, but I wanted more gore out of them. They got lesser and lesser gory as they went, in my opinion.
Well, after the fourth one, they were scripts to other movies that they just sprinkled Pinhead in.
Yeah. That one they added that Christie to.
Yeah.
And the rest were just like, oh, here's a script. Oh, let's do something. Let's just add let's add Pinhead. Let's add some Hellraiser. That's that. Although one of them had Lance Hoskins, is it? Or Hopkins or whatever in it?
Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, he was in one of them.
That's I think he's in Hell World.
Yeah. But the rest, yeah, they were just it's like they just had other scripts. And they just, let's just.
I like Hell World. It kind of reminds me of Halloween Resurrection. Which I know everybody hates that one too.
I wouldn't call it I hate. I just didn't really care for it, but I don't hate it.
And we got a whole 3 viewers.
Ooh.
Everybody's attending the watch-alongs, I guess.
You got the Net's doing one, Gore's doing one, and I don't know who else is doing them.
Yeah. Well, this is where you'll find us on Tuesdays. And we'll be at your stream on what day are you going on? Have you picked a day?
Wednesday.
That's right. Hell yeah. So we have Jim on Mondays. We have Bones on Tuesdays, Echo on Wednesdays, the Midnight Hour on Thursdays, and the West on Fridays.
And Pat on Sunday. And everybody under the moon on Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody and their fucking brother on Saturday. But the cool thing is, we're just the late night guys. All the earlier streams, they finish early so we can clean up.
The after hour stuff.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
When the bars close and everybody still wants to party, you got to go to the after party.
And that's what I like about it, because I'll be honest with you, a lot of people in the community that I know personally don't sleep that well. So
I'm trying to fix my sleeping pattern.
I've been enjoying your streams, man. I've had a good time the last couple nights.
Yeah, that run-in I had with the Karen last week, it triggered my mental illness, so I've been trying to get my mind off things, and the streams have been helping to lift my moods and shit.
Dude, don't ever let anybody don't give anybody power over you, ever. You know, unless it's something that mentally bothers you. Because you know what, if you give too much power to somebody, I know it's hard.
Oh, damn.
With poo-poo.
He said that and then bounced.
But I don't have like an intro or anything yet for my stream, because I don't know what I want to do in terms of an intro. Maybe a little music, but otherwise I don't know what I want to do.
On an echo side.
Yeah, but I was thinking about doing the SYD, but I was also thinking of doing it SIED and see who gets that reference.
I don't know what it is.
It's a comic book character called Darkseid. And that's how he spells it. Actually, it's S-E-I-D. So I can go with S-Y-D or S-E-I-D and see who gets it. We got some what? We got let's see, this week is Hellraiser. What's it? When's Halloween Inn coming out? So shit, we got two of them Fridays back to back.
Yeah. And I want to see Terrifier 2, but I don't know the release date of that. Jennifer went to see Smile. I want to see that.
The 6th. If I'm reading it right.
When? When did you say?
October 6th, so this Thursday.
Nice. I want to see that. And then Jim went to see Smile tonight. I want to see that one too. It looks good.
That one about the something about people dying and smiling or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, Echo, don't let people overpower you, man. You know, it's not worth it. If you get into it with a Karen, just give her my information. I'd be happy to tell somebody else.
Yeah, I just like I said, I've been trying to get my mind off, and the streams have been helping. You know, work on videos. It's been helping to get my mind off things.
What's up, Pat?
Was it someone that you know personally, or was it?
No, it was just I was putting stuff into my mom's car in the grocery cart. You know, sometimes they accidentally roll away, and it bumped into a car, and she acted like it was the end of the world. It was something you can buffer out. You can buy some stuff to buff it out for like what, 10, 15, 20 bucks. But she was acting like, you know, I basically had rammed into a car with a tank.
You know what's going to happen. Here's how you look at that. She's got insurance. It's going to be covered. She may get a deductible. She probably won't unless it's a second incident. Shit happens. It's over. She can't do nothing to you. She don't know you. Forget about it. You know? It's happened to me before. It happened twice to a friend of mine today, and one of those was intentional. So shit happens, dude. You know. But don't ever give people the power to get in your head. You know.
Like I said, I've just been trying to get my mind off it. And so far, everything's working pretty good.
Here's how you get your mind off it. Nothing's coming out of it. Forget about it. If you want to, I can call and pretend to be an assurance adjuster, and I can tell her that she needs to kiss off.
I went all this time without running into any Karen, and this is the first time. I guess that's lucky for me to go so long without running into one. But they really all
bite your butt.
They really all middle-aged white women who are entitled or feel entitled.
Well, next thing that happens, just say, go home to your daddy Hobbs and let him handle it.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
Have you seen that Nightmare Before Christmas bathroom set they have? You can completely do the bathroom that people have done. I mean, it's everything.
I have not.
It's like the rugs, the toilet seat cover, the back of the toilet seat, the shower curtain. Everything is, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Welcome in, Louis Cypher. Haven't seen that name before.
So did you finish the Rec series, Echo?
Yeah, I did today, and I was thinking about, getting Quarantine, since that's technically the movie that introduced me to it, and getting Quarantine 2, but I can't find Quarantine 2 on Blu-ray. Because one of the things, I saw the original without knowing it was a remake, and then once I found out and saw the remake, I love the original more than the remake.
Maybe you could also, Patrick might have a couple duplicates of the Rec series. I think some of those were at the Dollar Tree, right?
Well, my Dollar Tree might be closed because apparently something happened. I think they weren't doing a good job in managing it. It sounds like some people from the main corporate in the area might have come down on them.
Patrick, if you're listening, we need you to get the 2 Rec films for Echo. Go through the archives in your basement and find those for Echo, Pat. Echo.
He's got the Rec box set. You mean he needs the Quarantine ones?
Yeah, Quarantine and Quarantine 2.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Because the Rec movies are actually pretty good, but I saw Quarantine first, and then after hearing it was a remake, damn, the original's better.
Pat was building a pretty big library right now. He's working on. He probably has a couple of those. Not the Rec films, but the Quarantines. I think they're on one box set. I think you can get 1 and 2 on some type of box set.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look for that then.
You may not have to. I'll look it up right now.
My problem with Quarantine is after seeing Rec, I realized that Quarantine is such a lazy remake. It's pretty much the same. A duplicate of the set, the costumes. It's like the only thing they changed was what the affection was, and some character names, and it's in English. Oh, and Doug Jones.
They're remaking The Exorcist.
Why?
I don't know. It's the people who did the It remake. I've seen someone talking about all the new movies coming out.
There is a website, but I don't know if it's updated anymore, called upcominghorrormovies.com. But I don't know if they update it anymore. They used to have all that information.
Yeah. The cheetahs.
The cheetah.
The cheetah.
No, I don't. I don't own Quarantine yet, Hobbs.
I'm looking right now. I thought I seen you get them somewhere, like a double pack of them.
No. I pretty much have everything on Letterboxd, and I can tell you that's one thing I don't have. I know. I looked. I have. No, I think that. Jeez, as far as no, I don't have. I don't have any of them.
What's strange is I don't like found film movies, but I like the first two Wreck movies, especially the second one.
I'm actually a fan of found footage, even though I already know the ending of the movie. It's always going to be doom and gloom, but I still like the journey. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I went and saw Cloverfield in the theater and didn't like that.
Welcome in, Love Lines.
Yeah, do they have to be on Blu-ray?
I would prefer them, but something tells me I can only find the first one on Blu-ray. That if I wanted, I might have to get it on DVD.
You want it on Betamax as well?
Hey, that would be badass.
What about
Can we get a CD copy of Quarantine 2?
Laserdisc.
What about sock puppets?
No, I want the cave drawing edition.
Hobbs, make it happen.
Sock Puppets edition?
Yeah, cave drawing, man. Let's go real old cave drawings.
Bones, man, I like your banner.
Thank you.
The Spooktacular is taking over.
We've mapped out the schedule for the community throughout the week. It's going to be busy all week or all month going forward. You take care of the early day stuff. We have the late night stuff. We have all the other streams going on. We're going to be a busy community for years to come.
I think the Spooktacular is actually started. People are actually looking for it now. Dude, this is your third year.
Yeah, I mean, as they were doing Aaron Judge's last home run that he hit, I heard someone holding up a Spooktacular sign in the stadium. I was like, what the wow.
You see what they did to promote the movie Smile? They set actors inside the parks, and they sat behind home plate so the cameras can pick up on them. And they were doing that smile thing. They were smiling toward the cameras.
I did not.
Yeah, they did it for a promo. That's pretty awesome.
Like one of my customers called in today at work, and she was like, I'm not really here to talk about the movies. I just want to hear about the Spooktacular.
Dude, you know what? If that actually happened to you, that would blow your mind.
If I had one person recognize me outside of YouTube, I would flip my shit. It's true. Because I've already got an ego anyway. It would just make it that much worse.
Oh,
Johnny Depp's going to come visit you tomorrow and ask you about it.
dude, man, that was cool yesterday. Watch you on Jim's live stream. That was really fun.
You know, I'm just trying to spread the love, build the community, one by one.
Well, you know what, though, Josh? You know what? If more people would have did what Jim did and have you come up on their streams, we probably would have a bigger community.
Well,
I think that is the first time I've seen you on a live as an invited guest. I can't remember. I think is that the first time?
Other than yours?
Well, I'm talking about just the focus being on you. You co-hosted with me. I mean, I didn't have you. You know, I didn't have you come on as a guest. I want to, but you know, I'm talking about outside of our normal little group, like that. That's the first time I've ever seen that since I've been on the tube.
Yeah.
Since I've known you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do probably more of that this year. To be honest with you, I want to help people out, and it's not so much about me anymore, but I want to help everybody. I want to get everybody fucking monetized this year. Everybody in the community. I want everybody to be successful. Everybody. Like, I don't want to leave anybody behind.
Yeah,
I know that sounds weird, but it's weird. Like, it's weird. Like, I take responsibility for the community a lot. It's weird. I know. It's a weird thing.
Well, I still probably got another year to go before I hit that thing. Because you know how it is. That last 200 is always a bitch.
I don't think so. I don't think that. I don't think that because you've got the watch time.
Yeah, I got the watch time, but I don't have the subs. I still gotta get almost 200. That's gonna take about another year based on what I've seen.
No. I've told you guys the key to get subs, and it's not sub for sub.
Oh, I know. I don't do that.
The key to get subs, and this is for anybody that's listening, is when you see someone that comments frequent on someone else's comments when you're watching their videos, subscribe to that person and network with that person.
Yeah.
It works every time. Every time.
We're trying to collaborate more. That's for sure. I mean, I got John Grande from Grande's Graveyard. You know, I got him on the society this Sunday. That'll be my first collaboration with him. You know, of course, I have you guys come in whenever I can to do interviews.
It's just about subscribing to people and watching their videos, commenting, and you get the return love. You know, like you gotta build kind of a circle of people that will watch you back. Casey pointed out to me a long time ago that I was oversaturating myself because there were some people that just would not be responsive to anything I was doing, and even if they weren't, I was still trying to comment, and it's just not worth it. Mm-hmm. Take care of the people that take care of you. You know.
Yeah. How you doing, Bones?
All right. How are you?
Not bad. Not bad.
Lazy Cheetah's in the stream. Love Lines, welcome. Lazy Cheetah has got a badass channel, by the way.
Yeah,
that's one everybody needs to check out.
Yeah, Lazy Cheetah's the shit. Even though his name is an oxymoron, though, because there's no such thing as a lazy cheetah.
Yeah, he gives his regulars intro music. It's cool as hell. His bot, there's a command for it, and it'll play something representing you when you come in.
Oh, like walkout music?
Well, it's when you're walking in, not walking out.
Yeah, that's what they call it. They call it the walkout. I know. I don't understand that either. They have walkout music whenever you come out of baseball or wrestling. They call it walkout music or MMA. Like
in wrestling, it's called entrance music.
Yeah, or they call it walkout too.
And some people even have a separate music too for the exit.
You ever see some of those? You ever see some of the WWE programming where they'll do an intro, and then walk out, and the one guy will come out, and then he won't even get halfway down the path before the other guy's music comes in and chops it up.
There was this music when Mick Foley was first in Mankind, when he would after the match, it was separate from his normal entrance music. It sounded like something from the end of a horror movie, that slow kind of piano music that's supposed to symbol that everything's over, that all the horrible things are over. Or is it over?
I tell you what, other than I thought about this too, now you said that about walkout music, other than the Undertaker's music, I think the entrance I really liked after the Undertaker's was Wyatt's.
Bray Wyatt was the greatest thing ever. One of the greatest things ever. I cannot believe we've lost. I was obsessed with that Bray Wyatt segment.
Well, I know they're teasing he might come back, but I don't know. But I want to know is this horror movie that he's apparently part of, that it's kept under wraps. He did it after he left the WWE, that he was working as part of a horror movie. But they've been so hush hush. Him, that guy who worked on it, and the others have been so hush hush about it.
Did you guys see the promo he did with John Cena in the cage? Or not, it wasn't in the cage, but it was with the kids.
Oh yeah, I saw that. But
Dude, how about him coming out at WrestleMania? And the whole damn thing went dark. The only thing you saw was just nobody made noise. The only thing you saw were all the lights.
Dude, it's one of the greatest gimmicks we've ever seen.
Yeah, the thing about Wyndham Rotundo, because that's his real name, Wyndham Rotundo, creatively, the guy's a genius. I mean, he would do, you know, even though some of the stuff that could be, you know, more of the dark side, if Hollywood got their hands on him, oh man, they'd have something creative right there for them.
The thing is I'm seeing a lot of pro wrestling where they're mishandling their talent, and the talent's taking over the locker room. You know, they're getting in fights and stuff, and they're being disruptive, and you know, it sucks.
That's what happened to WCW, and that's what happened to TNA. They let the wrestlers take over, and then they just crashed and burned.
Well,
I'm not sure about. I don't know about the whole thing at AEW. I wasn't sure if that was a shoot or a work.
With TNA, it was that they just really had money issues and stuff, and that hurt.
I don't think this is a work, because I've been reading a lot about it, and you know, there's too much talent there for it to be at work, for them not to be on the shows. Ever since CM Punk's came into AEW, like, shit's gone downhill. Like, no offense,
Yeah.
I like CM Punk, but
it's not just that, because I've heard that since the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega got suspended, things have been happier backstage.
Michelle's in the house.
Hello. But so I want to that whatever this horror project that Bray has worked on, I'm desperately waiting to hear something, because I'm just, you know, what they're gonna do, what his involvement in it was, and what exactly is the final product.
here's what you got to think about too. Like, imagine being an owner like that, like Tony Khan, and you have these guys come in that you know are going to sell your business, but they're disruptive and they're bad in the backstage. What do you do? Like, how do you handle it? Because you know the fans love them, but they're assholes backstage. Like, what do you do?
He can't. The fact that he sat there, and even when Punk cut him off, he is the boss. He should have basically, you know, stopped it, cut it off, but he didn't. He is basically what we call a mark with money. And he's seen all these people he wants and he likes, and he's not realizing what he's getting his head in. He has shit-talked people, thinks he's smart, thinks he's all great because he's got all this money. Maybe he is smart, but he's not smart enough.
I think the worst thing that could happen to AEW was when Vince got busted. That was the worst thing that could have happened to them. Because now he's gone, and Triple A's in there, Shawn Michaels in there. They dropped the PG attitude, dropped that. Now they're going back to old school. You know, the interest is really perking up. They're starting to hire wrestlers back. So I think AEW had a window there where they could have knocked out. They could have knocked the WWE out, but they messed up, and they made the same mistake that TNA did, and that was they hired too many damn wrestlers and not enough airtime.
And TNA is still around as Impact. It's so sad to watch them now.
Yeah, there's nobody there. There's nothing going on there.
Who does? What football team does Tony Khan's dad own?
The Jaguars.
Yep. And they used to, like, every now and then you would see some Jaguar stuff when they first started. Probably Daddy was the one who was footing the bill. It's like, if you're going to foot the bill, put my Jaguars there.
The deal is AEW was supposed to be made for wrestling. It's supposed to be a non-sports entertainment show. And you're right, Patrick. They don't have enough screen time with the amount of talent they have. They have 15 titles because they acquired ROH Wrestling, and now they have New Japan Wrestling in there as well. They have 15 titles. There's too much. It's way too much.
Yeah.
When they first started and they didn't acquire 2 other promotions, dude, it was awesome. I loved it.
Actually, they only acquired one that was just Ring of Honor. But here's the thing: Impact will bow down to them. Mexico will bow down to them. If they try that with New Japan, he's in for a rude awakening.
Bullet Club.
For life.
They got the Bullet Club.
But you cannot lose your locker room. It's just like a coach in a sports team.
Yeah.
You lose your locker room, your team's going to be bad. You know.
I mean, just look at how many Bengals coaches found that out.
The Bullet Club is in New Japan and TNA.
Look at Urban Meyer, trying to thumb up a girl's ass or something, dude, you're making a fool of yourself. I'm not exaggerating. It's on video if you guys think I'm bullshitting.
Oh, no, I saw it. He's scummy.
He put his thumb in his mouth first and then tried to finger up a girl's butt at a bar.
Yeah, he's scummy.
Yeah, that's definitely disturbing.
Yeah, way disturbing. But it keeps on getting higher, doesn't he? He's on TV right now. I mean, so nobody really cares. That is so cool, Bones.
What happened?
I'm checking out. I love the banner, man. Spectacular this Thursday on the midnight hour on Hobbs Horse Channel. This is awesome.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to get it kicking.
I can't wait for you guys to get it going this Thursday, man. You guys are gonna tear it up.
Thank you, Michelle,
for coming and hanging out with us.
I tried to get her up here, but she said in PM she was sick. We were about to go to bed, but she saw us up.
Michelle always supports all of us. Feel better.
So, man, I was really happy with you guys today, man. You guys really delivered large today.
Kal-El Daily.
For 8 questions with. You guys did. I hope you really liked hey, Kal-El. Man, that was such a cool thing you guys did to hang out with today.
Were we asking too many questions?
No, God, no. No, he took them all like a champ. He's,
here and there. I was in the living room. I came back here, saw you on. I grabbing links for you.
Hey, Michelle, just drink a lot of water. That'll.
Ooh, kidney stone. Drink vinegar. Michelle.
Yeah, they should have put my sister in the hospital before.
I've had kidney stones twice. Oh, it's terrible.
Shitty thing is, she was in the hospital during Christmas one year. We had to go visit her there for Christmas.
Oh, damn. That's a crappy Christmas right there.
Hell yes, it is.
We had Christmas at my parents', and then we all had to go up and see her up there.
Yeah, that's rough.
Celebrity spotting.
Uh-oh.
I guess, is that the cheetah?
And Casey.
Not Casey. Casey wouldn't join us. I don't know which one he thinks is Casey.
Probably the one in the upper left-hand corner.
Hey, Michelle, do you know if it's a kidney stone or is it just back pain? Is it because you danced for my competition? I hope not.
Oh, damn, Hobbs. That's just messed up. Hurting people. That's just pure cruelty.
Wait, did Michelle send
in points?
Did Michelle send in her entry to the Spooktacular?
Oh yeah, it was an awesome entry.
We told you that a couple times in the chat, but you were kind of busy.
Damn, I gotta go look at that. That is cool as hell. Well, I told people that they went over to the Spooktacular and they said that Cheetah sent them that they get an extra entry.
He's trying to get you again, Hobbs.
Let's see, I gave it to him too because he was convinced that we weren't going to do it.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have Sean do your wheel for you, just like he did it.
But at this point, we're just gonna have just Michelle and Anthony. It's gonna be Michelle and Anthony
Oh
on 30 entries, 15 each for them.
Dude,
It's gonna be a 10-minute spin.
It's gonna be. You only got 2 entries. It's only the 4th.
You got to give us time.
Nuh-uh, I've got 4 entries already.
You got 4 already. Who else?
Oh, you got to give
who
people
else?
time. You want us to do them right off the
They
bat?
both did a dance. That means they get 2 entries.
And Michelle
okay.
didn't have no problem dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle did the Macarena.
I might have to just go with 1 entry.
The first thing Bones said when he seen the contest, he's like, "Oh man, he wants to fucking dance."
Well, just do the hand jive. You know, you can film that from the neck down.
Yeah.
Do the funky chicken.
Thing is, I'm not asking people to get up and stand up and do like the percolator. You can dance in your chair, just do something. It's all
What
for
up,
fun.
Rambles?
Rambles the death dealer.
Cheese boy. Yeah, I met him in Lazy's. He's always at Lazy's.
All right, cool.
He does like gaming videos.
I see the death dealer. I instantly think Underworld.
Might be what it's from. I don't know.
Could be.
See,
Yeah, we
Michelle,
had to pull her
Michelle's
out last
going out.
year.
She wants to
Me and
win.
Pat was like, "Fuck it, let's bring her up here and make her do it." We're going to make her enter.
Drink some apple vinegar, Michelle, if you can. Of course, if they take an X-ray and they see it on the X-ray, that means you're going to have it. You know, they'll probably give you Sonics to break it up. Yeah, kidney stones are no joke.
If Nanette would have done a somersault and yelled "boglins," I probably would have gave her a courtesy entry.
Oh my God, we were on her last night and today. Oh my God,
Oh yeah.
she's so much fun.
The thing is, she doesn't know how much she's appreciated, and she gets down on herself sometimes.
Yeah,
She's
she's
got
a very.
a live band now for Metapocalypse.
What'd you say?
What Scrambles was talking about, and I've seen there's a live band for Metapocalypse now. Did a show or two.
See that comment, Pat?
Yeah, I see that. I don't know if there's a real band name Metapocalypse. That would be a kick-ass band name, though.
Well, they did some kind of show at some event. I think it was to help promote the cartoon or whatever, or remind people about it. And they had probably the studio band or something, just some people they got together to come out and play the songs.
Okay.
Cheryl says for
Wow.
each of us to name a Halloween movie that everyone should see.
Hmm. Gosh, there's so many. You know, there's not. I guess there's not all that many because they've all been pounded to dinosaur dust.
What up, Blue Digi?
Unless you take the shortcut, you just say
Blue Digi's
Halloween.
here.
I'm gonna go with.
Sean Blue Digi.
I'm gonna go with the 1986 movie Trick or Treat. That's the 1986 one, not the other one.
I'm gonna go with.
I don't watch scary movies; they're too scary for me.
Yeah, he's a Disney guy.
Right.
Yep.
I was gonna go with it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a classic.
Thank you.
The one I'm going to recommend, not a lot of people know about. It's called Mr. Halloween. It's on Tubi or it's on an app. Mr. Halloween is what it's called. It's low budget. If you're wanting a little higher budget, then you'll want to go with a movie called The Pumpkin Carver.
What about pumpkins?
Yeah, that's a good one too. When a Pat's
Black
favorite.
Pumpkin.
You did not just say that. Did you just say that's a good one too?
One of Pat's favorites.
Oh, shit.
I recommend Black Pumpkin. It's like a low budget trick or treat. I also recommend Bad Apples.
Did you see I got Echo to review Werewolf Island?
Uh-uh.
Oh no! I still have to watch. What was it? Werewolf House. I still got to watch that.
That one you'll like. You'll like that one. But I don't think you'll like the snarling. I don't think.
Sean Blue, you want to come up?
Yeah,
I don't know if you
Sean.
noticed, Hobbs, but Curly reviewed Candyland after you talked about it.
Okay, be right back. I'll grab some water.
What about that one that Dee Snider did called Strangerland? Was that based around Halloween?
I can't remember, but it's a good movie.
I don't believe so. No, but it's fucked up though. It's good though.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of them actually. I can go over. Satan's Little Helper.
Night of the Scarecrow too.
No,
just got
I wouldn't.
Blu-ray
I'd rather
or
watch Paint
4K
Dry.
release. I can't remember.
There's a movie called Bug.
There's two movies called Bug.
Yes,
There's two.
Lightning Bug.
No, there's a Bug with Ashley Judd in it. That's really intense. I have that, but I don't have the other one. That's from 1975 with Bradford Dillman. I did see that at the theater though. Holy shit, that creeped the shit out. That creeped me out. That movie did.
We're gonna have Sean Blue up in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Lightning Bug is one you should check out. Candy Corn is
I
good.
love Candy Corn.
1031 1 and 2 is free on Tubi.
You know what they have on Tubi? They have the Toolbox Murders on there.
The original.
Yeah, the original one. I've never seen it.
Same here.
I'm gonna watch that. I
You've
might
never seen the
I might have to push back my Tucker Switch back a week because I want to
You've
watch
never
that.
seen the Toolbox Murders, the original?
No,
Dude, it's on every box set that's ever made.
I have not gotten it.
It's never been on any box set I've got.
I tell you, the only movies I ever see on every box set are Dementia 13. Let's see, Prom Night 2. Mary, Goodbye Mary Lou, or something like that. Night of the Living Dead. House of Haunted Hill. The Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price.
That's cool, Michelle. Candy Corn was fun. There's another one called, there's so many. Hard Candy. That's one that just got released.
Was that? Yeah,
What's
you
it
know what?
called? Hard Candy.
I think Hard Candy's that's the one with Ellen Page and Patrick Wilson. But that's an excellent movie, though.
What's the one with the candy? The new Candy movie that was out that some people liked it, some people didn't. The Hayride movies are good too. The Hayride movies, yeah, Bad Candy.
What about that one movie that plays on YouTube? Everyone that won the TV one, S Snafu or something like that.
Michelle, I have the perfect one. It's on YouTube. It's free. It's called The Midnight Hour, and I'm not talking about our stream. It's a movie called The Midnight Hour. Check out the Midnight Hour movie on YouTube. It's the perfect Halloween film.
I haven't seen that one in from back what the 80s or whatever they made it. I haven't seen it in years. But meaning to.
I think we're going to do a watch party on that at some point.
Oh, sweet.
You know, we're coming up on our 94th show straight.
Yeah.
94 shows.
I actually have Spooky on Blu-ray. Those farting monsters.
Dude, I could not get my shit together for Sunday. My copy of John Wick 3 just wouldn't play. and I went for my backup, and I said, "Hey, we can do this movie instead," and neither one of them had it, so I just ended up watching and reviewing it anyway. So, but I just couldn't get it going.
We have another question in the chat. What is our favorite comedy horror movie?
Dale and Tucker and Dale versus Evil was really funny.
Dead Snow 2, Red versus Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Like Shaun Blue Digi of the Dead. That's good.
Get your ass up here, Sean.
I would have to go with the Wolf Cop movies. I really like those.
I just watched those for the first time recently. They're pretty damn good. Well, the first one is better than the second one.
So Welcome USA, they got me hyped for a minute. So they dropped this new preview for this action movie with Max Zhang on it, and it's an action-packed movie. And then they called it's Chinese, and then they said the name of it was called Wolf Pack. And I'm going like, oh shit, is this going to be related to Wolf Warrior? No. I was all excited for a minute.
Bones, Sean's going to be up in a minute.
Army of Darkness was one I enjoyed when I was in high school. My best friend was like stark raving, in love with it.
Actually, I generally get like one horror film every time I go to the library. I did not get one this week.
I'm really surprised you don't have any extra copies of this movie we're talking about.
I don't even have a copy for myself.
At one point in time,
you got some big ass box set, Pat.
Pardon me?
I saw you got some big ass box set. What was it, Friends?
Yeah. That box set they only wanted $10 for it.
You find some crazy stuff there.
Yeah,
and my life.
For that. That's good. That's very good.
That's it. That's all I paid for that. That thing's still being sold for $60, $70 still. And it was in mint condition.
Even better.
I can't believe some of the deals he finds. It blows me away. So good.
Michelle's got another question.
I loved it.
Yeah, Jen hated it too. She had a funny review of it.
I did not hate it.
I did not hate it either. I didn't like the second one very much, but I did like the first one a lot.
I like the second one better than the first one.
You like the second one better than the first one?
Yeah.
I do like the second one too. I like the goth girl in the second one.
I was going to say, I think everybody likes the goth girl.
Okay.
There he is. The Phillies mascot.
What's up, guys?
Do you see Aaron Judge got his home run today?
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Michelle, I also hated Blair Witch.
Did you see what happened when Aaron Judge hit the homer up on the screen? They said, before we celebrate this, go to the Spooktacular and put your entry.
No, I hear they replaced all the balls, and on the ball it said Spooktacular 2022.
I saw the Spooktacular in the movie Candy Corn.
But I am glad for Sean, the Phillies, and that's awesome, dude.
Oh, you're not saying anything about the Yankees making it? Oh,
I was gonna get there. Just give me a minute. I said it's a good for them to be in there, and yes, congratulations to the Yankees. So I give him congratulations, and you know what he sends me earlier? He goes, I can't believe the Reds have fallen out the way they've fallen out this year. They're at 100 games lost.
No, they were in fourth place, pushing for third, and then saying, "Oh, they just like the last 20 games, they played it like they did at the beginning of the year." It's just like, wow, what the hell happened?
Look, you already upset Sean. He's already gone. Nah, they'll be all right next year. They're working their way up to 500, but they got to get some talent.
Yeah, they got some nice pieces though, Hobbs.
Oh, they do.
I tell you, I still think the reason why they sucked the last 2 years is because you have not done the Skyline chili.
I did the Skyline last year. I just didn't film it.
You didn't film it. It has to be filmed.
It's true. I'll do it next year.
Okay.
Welcome, Sean Blue Digital. Congratulations to the Phillies.
Hey, so I had to jump off because I was getting like a crazy echo going. I couldn't hear anything.
So, Sean, if you want to jump in on some of these questions, I don't know if you've already answered them or not, but
I don't think so.
anybody want to read back the questions to them? Because I can't remember them. I'm lazy.
It was, what's your favorite horror comedy? And what's everyone's opinion of the Blair Witch?
Oh, I want to change my answer from the horror comedy. I want to change that to the Steelers season. There's a comedy of horrors.
You're not from Pittsburgh, though, so it doesn't count.
Oh, I've been a Steeler fan since before you were born.
That doesn't matter. That's invalid.
I've been a fan. I've gone through. Oh, sheesh. It's sort of scary to say that. I've been around since before you were born, but it's true.
Oh, I know, man. Shit, my favorite horror comedy. Off the top of my head, maybe Street Trash. Gotta go with Street Trash.
That's such a good movie, man. Like, more people need to see that.
It's more labeled like a slime horror film, I guess you could say, like in that quick subgenre from the late 80s. But what's the other question?
What's your opinion about Blair Witch?
The Blair Witch. You know, that's actually funny because I remember when that movie came out, and I actually went and saw it in the theater. Like, I mentioned it to my dad, and my dad is actually familiar with that story. Like the actual, like the story that everybody tells to scare the shit out of everybody. But like, my dad's like, he's not big into horror at all, but like, he was actually familiar with it. He's like, I remember hearing about the Blair Witch when I was a kid. Like, oh, okay.
Isn't your dad really big into Star Wars too with you?
What?
Isn't your dad really big into? Was he into Star Wars, or was that just something I'm not thinking?
My dad's not a movie person at all.
Oh, yeah,
my dad's like pretty much like beer and sports, so that's about it.
Okay.
But what's my opinion on the Blair Witch? Like, I mean, the story itself, like, it's really effective. It works, but as a franchise as a whole, I mean, like, I don't know, like, going back and watching the Blair Witch, I find it to be still to be a very effective film. But other than that, I mean, it's just the first film's pretty much like a worthy installment in my opinion, but that's about it for that. So.
And then her first question is on the screen now.
What's that? I can never hear Bones.
First question was, each person name a Halloween movie that everyone should see. Just one movie.
I gotta put the volume up because I can't hear you guys. But all right, go ahead. Say that one more time.
If you ask each of us to name a Halloween movie that everyone should see, just one.
One Halloween movie, like out of the Halloween franchise?
No, any Halloween movie Not from the franchise. It could be from the franchise or just any like Halloween related movie. You know,
It's got to be Night of the Demons. It's definitely Night of the Demons.
original or a remake.
The original from 1988.
Good pick.
Yeah, we never even brought that one up. Damn it.
No, that's a damn good pick.
Which one did he say?
It takes place on Halloween night, man. That's a mandatory watch for me every year.
Oh yeah, I watch that every year. I love it.
I even like the remake.
I saw the remake one time. I think Edward Furlong's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again.
This is where that dude's wife feeds him the pie with the razors in it that he bought.
Oh yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta see that one again because I don't even remember much from it, but I don't think I really remember liking it very much. So,
Well, if anything, there's really good eye candy in it. That's a plus.
Welcome in Thembo Cinema. That's a new name for me.
Welcome.
What do you think about the sequels?
Night of the Demons sequels. Yeah, that's a rough franchise right there. I think it's like the second or third one. I think Angela turns into a snake or something like that.
Oh God.
It's either the second or third one, but yeah,
probably the third. It's also the one Casey was talking about where she sucks on a gun and sucks the bullet out.
Yeah, that's I think there's only 3 movies.
Yeah, there's 3 movies and there's the remake.
I see that Bones made a new banner here.
Yeah, I added to it.
Yeah.
I gotta let the people know about that.
That's right.
Official candy.
Get your official Spooktacular candy at the Dollar Tree.
Did you see the bad candy, Sean?
No, I don't think I've seen it yet.
What was the one that you reviewed, Bones? Candy apples?
Bad apples.
Bad apples.
It's like a low budget copy of The Strangers. That was pretty good.
I know I watched a couple of his videos in the past couple of days on Bones' channel. I think I did watch that review. I forget right now.
Yeah, just showed up in my tube. He said you may also like it. It was a nice find. I liked it. There's these 2 crazy little teenage girls with masks on, like in The Strangers. They live in a trailer park. They went to school, killed the principal, and then went in this little town and started killing everybody.
You know, even though it wasn't set in Halloween, I will have to say in a movie like that, I would have to give some props up for Clown Town.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I love that movie. That movie's so kick-ass.
That's a must-watch.
What's up, Seth?
It's so underrated.
Hellbound.
Hey, Seth.
Hellbound in the house.
Such an underrated movie.
Echo and Sean, have you seen Clown Town?
No. I have Clown House. I have that in my collection, but not Clown Town.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, that's a good one. Came out of nowhere.
It's a group of young adults. Their car breaks down in a town full of clowns.
Is there like some little old lady who lives in a house is connected to the clowns?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's Clown House.
No, it's Clown Town. It's one of the clown's mother.
This one probably 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah. So unexpected, and for once, it actually allows people to fight back, which makes the movie a lot more interesting to me.
and it's an ITN movie, quite possibly.
I believe. You know what? I think you're right, Echo.
So it's up my alley.
Right in, or it doesn't mean down your alley.
Because I don't know what it is ever since I started seeing them, videos,
It's
with
crazy.
the logo on it more and more. It just
You try to figure out people's styles, what they might like, and I don't know. I don't know if Echo and Sean like more extreme horror. I know Sean likes really good horror films, but I'm not. You're not really into big extreme films, Sean, right? Like,
I think Echo might be more into that than I am, but
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends.
yeah,
when I was younger, I was into it a lot, but my taste has changed a little bit as I've gotten older because it's just because I used to be into like extreme and all those graphically horror movies and the deathmatch wrestling. If it had blood and guts, I liked it, but I'm just not that person anymore.
Yeah, I think as you get older, your tastes do evolve. You know, when I was young, just wet behind the ears in horror. You know, I would be following like the Asylum or Trauma or whatnot. But as I got older and wiser, then I started,
You
I think
realize that Sarah Jessica Parker was your one true love.
I think the only person in our community that goes for extreme horror to the max is Rick. Rick's the only one I know.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
I still want, you know what though? He never has it. I asked him over and over, and I asked him because I want to get a copy of Headless, and he never has that in stock.
I cannot believe that you want to watch that. No offense. It's the last film I would expect you to want to watch.
Oh, okay.
It's worth seeing, I know that,
Yeah.
but I mean, is it worth owning? Like, how many times are you really going to watch that? But that all depends on what you're into.
Well, yeah.
It's definitely got some. You know what? It might not be as bad, probably, as some of the things you could get. Because I know you're not really into extreme horror either, Patrick.
Yeah, well,
but I mean,
let me tell you. I mean, okay, so I know you guys will all just like look at me all weird and shit, but dude, I was a regular of bestgore.com. So after watching that shit, there ain't no movie out there that's gonna shock me.
it's true. Well, no, it's not that it would
Title
shock you, but like, I'm just curious if you would like it or not. Yeah.
What title are we talking about?
Did you ever go to a website called bestgore.com?
Yes.
Of course.
What movie is Pat wanting to see?
I want to see Headless.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's extreme horror. Rick sells copies of it when he gets it in stock.
Yeah.
What about you, Sean? You never went to bestgore.com?
Say that again?
You never went to bestgore.com?
Bestboard.com?
Bestgore.com.
I don't think I'm familiar with that.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I did for sure, without a doubt. I've been to all the gore sites. I like serial killer stuff, crime scenes. I'm into all that shit. I was just looking at before we did the stream tonight. I was looking at serial memorabilia for sale. When there's sites out there for it, I was looking at that stuff.
Dude, you ever watch that one guy who goes around and he busts those fake seals?
Yeah, that's complete stupidity. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's made it a career. He was people turn in all these stolen valor guys, and then he exposes them. And man, it's awesome.
Yeah, people that pretend like they're in the military who have never done it. You should get 5 years prison for pretending to be.
I agree. I think it should be 10. And the same thing with people who fake having cancer. Doing that same old shit.
That would really get me, having seen what cancer has done to my family.
Yep. Uh-oh. The king of the spectacular dropped off. Yeah, I gotta get my entry in.
Are you going to dance?
Hey, is Harper gonna be back for the playoffs for you guys, Sean, or is he back?
Yeah, he's back. He's been back for like a few weeks now,
Okay.
but he's just not doing anything.
Who are you guys gonna get the first round?
Well, I think we're playing the Cardinals on Friday,
Damn. That's
which I'd rather play the Cardinals anyway.
yeah, I guess you're right. I'd rather play the Cardinals than the Dodgers.
But
I'd
I mean, I
rather
don't
play
know.
them. I'd rather
It's-
play the Padres though if I was you guys.
Well, yeah, it's impossible for them to play the Padres because they're both wild card teams. But I don't
Isn't
know.
there, like,
It's-
okay. I thought there was
Yeah.
I thought there were three wild card teams.
There is, but it's impossible for the. It just doesn't play out that way. I feel like if you go on, I don't know, you go on Google and you type in the standings, like it plays it out for you. But it's I don't know. It's really it don't matter who they play, you know.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Well, you gotta go through them.
And this is actually the first time that the Phillies have actually won a wild card before. They've never been in a wild card position. The wild card's been around since 1995.
Last year, the Yankees made the wild card. Oh my God! It felt like the lineup they ran out there. It looked like spring training. It was so embarrassing. They just didn't have it. It didn't have everybody left.
Yeah.
But not
Yeah,
this year.
I think that year Aaron Judge was injured too.
We had so many injuries that year. We have injuries this year.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just the Yankees. It's just one franchise I have trouble talking about. It's just they buy everything, dude. They literally
That's not
buy
true.
everything. They don't earn anything.
That's not true.
It's so fraudulent, man. I just don't buy it.
No, that's not even true. We have so much homegrown talent.
I mean, no, you know what? You're right now, like about like as far as being relevant, like with that, like like you're right about that. Like the Yankees have definitely grown their team to what they are today. I agree with you there, but I'm just like talking about in general as a franchise over the years.
Over the years,
It's like they've definitely earned some championships. I'm not gonna like sit here and discredit them completely, but they've like I mean you could try to argue it, but they've bought a lot of their championships.
sure.
It's just-
I won't deny that. They did some heavy spending and whatnot. But I mean, but even on some of those teams, though, they had a lot of homegrown talent. I mean, people are really surprised when you tell them that. There's cast-offs. There are cast-offs. They got up through trades. I mean, they didn't have that. I mean, this year's team. Well, I mean, you got Stanton's a big money maker. Hicks only making all that money because they give him an extension. That was a mistake.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
Here we go. Oh, that's cool, Bones.
This is what?
Don't do that one again, Bones.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
Dude, the spectacular is the shit. It really is, man. It is the ball.
Ready?
You got your whole introduction, Bones?
No, I did the intro at the beginning. Those are just little things I made.
Yeah, I think your intros are hella fun.
Check this out if you haven't seen it.
Someday we'll find it. The boglins connection. The lovers, the weirdos, and me.
Jennifer. Man, her Tochi Gone Wild are funny as hell.
And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you.
These nuts. Got him!
I thought it was gonna be boglins.
Not yet. It's coming.
I'm sure. The Batman boglins is the shit.
That's Hobbs. I don't have that.
Uh,
This is the only thing I have with boglins.
Grumbly. They're grumbly.
Boglin. Boglin.
Boglins.
Oh, no Hobbs.
And a
I
fan.
don't have a boglin. It's all of our friends with boglins. That's the official Midnight Hour toy commercial.
Yeah, I guess you guys are doing horror trivia this Thursday, Hobbs said.
Yeah, I suggested that. I thought it'd be cool.
That'll be fun.
I remember he used to do that a long time ago. He hasn't done it in a while.
No. You know, I think David had, actually I saw David, he did horror trivia. I'm not sure where he got his questions at, but they were really good questions. I mean, they were hard questions.
One time I saw him using like cards, like he had a deck of cards that had questions.
Yeah, it looked like it was almost like a Trivial Pursuit type of card.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if they have that, a horror Trivial Pursuit.
They
Shit, that would be
probably-
that would be hard as hell.
Boglin.
Boglins.
What's that song playing in the background?
Just I downloaded like 4 horror instrumentals to play.
Oh, so it's just like over looping then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have like 3 more if you want me to change it.
No, like I don't mind hearing it. I was just like here and there. I'm like, is that my TV? Like I don't know what's going on.
No,
Hey,
it's
Sean.
4 rap instrumentals.
Dude, Sean, man, I gotta give you some major props, man. So I saw your video and you said you're gonna hook up Anthony with a Christmas present. Dude, that's hella dope, man.
Yeah, he definitely, you know, it's very supportive guy, man. Just
Anthony's
like I
the
mean,
best.
like I'm not all about everything he does on his channel, but like I just, you know, it's just he, you could tell that he just, you know, he just like with the way he presents himself, just like, you know, he really likes what he's doing on his
He
channel.
really
and,
does.
Have you seen
you know,
his
he
rap
just, you know,
videos?
he's always taking time to, you know, give people some recognition on his channel, and I feel like he deserves something in return. So, you know,
Yeah,
I
I
think I'm
thought
gonna,
that.
you know, send him something for Christmas this year.
Yeah, that
Have you
was.
seen his rap videos, Sean?
Wait, did you ask me a question, Bones?
Yeah,
couldn't hear.
I said, have you seen his rap videos?
Oh yeah, I've seen his singing
Those are
videos
fun.
before.
I like the one where he
Definitely
does
have,
50
man.
Cent.
Yeah, I've seen his videos, man. They're fun.
Oh, believe me,
They're definitely fun.
there's a lot of interesting singers out there in the tube.
Yeah, let's not start naming our top ones that we don't really mean are good.
I don't.
Me and-
I'm afraid.
Me
I'm
and Pat
afraid
just
to
sits
say
there
any-
being like, look at this one, look at this one.
I'm afraid to mention any names.
Next, you know it, you're watching shit on YouTube that you don't even care about. Oh shit!
Somersault Queen is in the house.
There
Hey,
we
And
go.
Nanette.
Saying that.
The entertainment somersault.
That keeps trying to get her to do a somersault.
God, Hobbs
Hey,
was after her. Hobbs was after her to do a somersault like yesterday. Big.
What's up to who just jumped in here? The entertainment hideout. What's up, man?
Her name's Nanette.
She has the ghost of Jimmy Hoffa in her room.
Jimmy Hoffa.
I haven't seen anybody in my subdivision put out any Halloween shit yet. I'm sort of surprised by that.
Dude, I've been getting flooded. I've been getting flooded for like the past 2 weeks, but I'm loving it.
Last year I saw somebody had a full body Sam in their front yard.
A full
Along
what?
with a bunch of other, like a full size Sam,
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
along with a bunch of other characters.
I think you're gonna start seeing like more people putting up decorations real soon because now like the hurricane's over and everything. So
Luckily, I didn't know anybody that got affected by that.
yeah, it seems like it really did some damage too. Like I really wasn't paying like a whole lot of attention to it, but I mean, I live up north. I'm in Pennsylvania, so like I mean, we just experienced some rain from it. That's about it, but it seems like it really like fucked up a lot of people's communities though.
Yeah, it did.
I have a cousin down there, and she just got rose bushes. About all that got damaged, so she got lucky.
Yeah, so I know like 5 or 6 people down there, and they all just they either didn't get nothing or they just got a little bit of rain on. The only time I get really nervous is when those storms start aiming toward New Orleans, because New Orleans is just shit. New Orleans is fucked. Anytime a hurricane goes their way, it can be a Category 1, and they're still gonna get lit up.
Yeah. I mean, like, I always end up saying, like, I don't know why people end up living down there, like, in those areas, but, people are just born in their ways, and that's where they want to live, but unfortunately, that's the consequences, though.
It's like those people who live in Tornado Alley.
Well, living in Tornado Alley is not a bad idea. You just have to make sure you don't live in a mobile home, that's all.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't live in a mobile home trailer, you're good. But if you are, then you're screwed. I don't know what that is. It's a weird phenomenon. Welcome to the boneyard.
Yeah, the first one was at like 2 in the morning. I was just bored and nobody was around. I wanted to stream. Then I had 3 of you guys saying, "Are you going to do it again next Tuesday?" And then in order to get Hob to come up, I had to make it earlier. Started doing it at 12.
Where did Hobbs go? I thought he was going to come back.
And he said his phone was dying or something, losing charge.
Oh, okay.
I am currently watching The Abominable Dr. Fives right now.
I am currently I'm binge watching NCIS.
I'm currently watching Sean Screen. He's the only one on panel. Sean Blue Digi will make your ass dizzy.
Oh shit, that was a great line. Where'd you come up with that one anyway, Bones?
Because like one of the first ones where he came back, and
Yeah, I
as he was
remember you
leaving,
like threw that together pretty quick.
it was just as you was leaving, it was moving all over the place, and you
Yeah, that
said
was fun.
boglins or something.
Yeah.
I think that was the one where you left and went bog, 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 bog.
Probably was. I don't even remember at this point.
Looks
I
like
know
a
I
big
gotta
clip
make
of
an
you there to
appearance
help me
this
think of
Thursday because I
a
wasn't
line.
there last Thursday.
Hey, Echo, is your first show gonna drop tomorrow?
Yep, at 7 my Pacific time, 10 Eastern time.
So 10.
So no idea what I'm going to be talking about, but
Echo side.
You know what you're talking about tomorrow, Echo, don't you?
Boglins.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
No, man, you're gonna talk about the spectacular.
Yeah.
Shit, come on, get with the program.
I am Sarah Jessica Parker.
No, the
Famous princess.
spectacular. The spectacular.
Sarah
Yeah, you're the
Jessica
night before the
Spooktacular.
spectacular. Gotta let everybody know where the place is to be.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever cleaned up, have they, Neil? I don't know. I have to ask Al about that. Al's on he's going to be on he was on I guess he's helping do a movie down in this area. And I think he's doing that his 2 weeks of vacation. And so I'll have to ask him about that. He says that there's a lot of landmarks still there.
Oh, House by the Cemetery.
Yeah.
House by the Cemetery. Was it a different one or was it that
No,
one?
no, it was House by the Cemetery.
I just watched that last night.
Oh, that was, we covered Fulci on the Midnight Society, so we covered all those movies in a row. And honestly, I got to tell you, The House by the Cemetery was the most disappointing. It wasn't that good.
You can ask me something, but only if you do a
got
somersault.
its moments.
I like the first two much better.
And Nick can ask me a question if she does a somersault.
House by the Cemetery is a tough movie, man. It really is.
It is a tough movie.
It's like you have so many factors that are actually like really like helping the movie, like help it like progress along, but you also got Bob and the bad voiceovers, and
What do you
it's
mean
just
VHS movies?
a lot of plot holes over time.
What
But
can you tell her about VHS movies?
The movies that come on VHSs. You need a VCR to play them.
And some places, Nanette, you can get tapes for free. If you go to the library, like my library, if they have VHS tapes, you can take them for free.
Oh. They hold no value to them, huh?
No, they just sit there.
Oh, that. Well, funny how that many people, go to the library are going to really pick them up. It's all Blu-ray and DVD.
What does
I
this
got a
have to do with VHS?
Because I said that I would answer the question if she did a somersault.
Oh, okay. I was confused. Like, damn, what?
I mean, I got a small collection, but I know that Cody Ray 119 has a good collection, but I'm trying to find more horror, but I'm not having any luck.
What up, Danny B? Danny
Oh
B in the
yeah.
house.
Let's go. Now here's a man that I might watch extreme horror.
I think he also collects VHS.
Yeah, I think he does too.
He's also
all
a
right,
badass
guys,
artist.
I'm gonna have to get off here.
Thanks for coming up, Sean.
Take care, man.
Peace.
Yeah, take care, guys. I'll definitely,
Take care,
stay in
guys.
touch with you guys over the weekend.
Where are you gonna do that?
Well,
You gonna come out?
Actually,
Yeah, Thursday
I'll-
night.
yeah, I forgot. It's like Tuesday right now, so yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday night for sure.
What's up, Cody?
Have a good night, everyone.
Oh, she's talking about the VHS series, Echo. She's talking about the-
That makes more
I've never seen them.
I watched the first two. The first one is really good. The first story, Amateur Night, is absolutely phenomenal.
Thanks for coming in, Danny. Welcome in, Cody.
I
Yeah,
just
the
dug
first-
out,
Bring
I dug out the rest of my Funko Pop collection, but I'm missing two.
Hey, Cody, did you ever find out if Cody would be willing to hop on panel on stream?
Cody, would you ever be willing to pop up on the stream? Or what you in the process of moving though?
Yeah, I haven't noticed him in chat lately. He must be busy.
Hey, it's good seeing Q pop up a lot more lately.
Yeah, I saw him in a chat the other night. I can't remember which one.
Night, Sean.
Yeah, he popped up for a little bit.
I keep making those. I feel like there's 4 or 5 of them. I know there's a new one coming out.
Yeah, they released VHS 94, and that did well enough that they're going to bring back another one. I don't know what the title is going to be, but
I think it's called 99.
is it 99?
It's a big skip from 94 to 99.
They have to
I
bring
only
back.
watched. What?
They have to bring back Lily.
What? Is that somebody in the movie?
Yeah, that's the succubus from the first one.
Yeah, I only watched part of the first one. I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, I love the first story. I like you.
Cute what?
The girl goes like, "I like you."
I'll
Hannah.
have to give it. I'll have to give it another go.
Wow, that's so good. That story's so cool. I got the spinoff too. They spun her off in another movie, and called Siren, and I got that. But I didn't see VHS 94. I'm not sure if it got home released or not.
So a character from the movie got its own movie.
Yeah, the character Lily, from the first story, Amateur Night, she got her own movie.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
just like
pretty-
Art the Clown from All Hallows Eve.
Right. Terrifier 2 is getting a home release. I saw that. I saw someone had posted up a picture already of the artwork for the cover art in Great Britain.
That's good.
Yeah,
What kind of? Well, it was in theaters. Usually, if stuff's in theaters, it gets a home release.
That's why I'm really excited about Smile being there, because now I know I'll be able to get that.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I might go
But
Friday
you got-
morning.
Hellraiser's going to be on fucking Hulu, so it probably is not going to see physical.
No.
Just like Texas Chainsaw 22, it's stuck on Netflix.
I truly don't understand. It's so narrow-minded. You know, you're losing half your audience because you won't put it out on home media.
Yeah.
Oh, we're answering you, Nanette. The VHS is the ongoing series. I believe there's 4 movies in the series right now, and there's going to be a 5th one. There's VHS 2, VHS Biro, VHS 94, and then VHS 99 that's coming out. So yeah.
They know because I've never seen them. I've heard of them, but never seen them.
I have VHS 1 and 2. I don't have Viral. I don't think I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. And I did not
the
get
first one.
Yeah. And I had the spinoff from the first one called Siren. So it's a good series. I mean, I from what I hear it's done well. So, what were you saying about? Are you going up tomorrow then, Echo, for the first episode of Echo Side?
Yep. Well, yeah, I learned a lesson. Safe flight, go fuck themselves.
Who?
You ever that safe flight? They can replace that glass in your car.
Yeah.
They can go fuck themselves.
Why they didn't do it?
Oh, they did it, but my mom has one of those controls where you can start the car with a control. They screwed it up and won't take credit for it.
Hmm. Yeah, those guys are shady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, anytime someone steps up in a parking lot of a Walmart to fix your car, you know they're shady.
Although I see Walmart seems to be adding gas pumps.
Yeah, I heard that too. Kroger's been doing that for a while. So is Meyer.
Now they can fix the other issue. Better selection of movies.
So, hell, be glad they're carrying them. Not very many people are.
That's true. I miss the days of going to like Suncoast Video.
Oh my God, who was shopped there? That place is hideously overpriced.
Back when they used to be open many, like 20 years ago, that was me. That's why I used to get a lot of my old VHSs and shit.
Still not the worst place to shop for a movie. I think the worst place to shop for a movie by far is still Barnes and Noble.
When I went to Barnes and Noble last Friday, they had what was it? Scream 5, I think it was, for like $35 on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Like I know I can get that cheaper elsewhere.
I truly don't understand it. And the thing is, though, what I don't understand why they sell Criterion for $40 when Criterion can easily sell their shit for $20 and get it. Or at least $24.99. If Criterion put their shit out there for a regular price at $24.99, they would sell out all the time. People would buy their shit for $25. But man, they're asking $40. It's just like, shit, where do you think you are? Screen Factory?
I can't remember how much I spent for my Godzilla Criterion.
Shit, they're asking $300 for that. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I mean, they were asking
for just the original 1950 whatever Godzilla movie.
And they weren't even on it. I don't even think they even got all the Godzilla movies at all. I think there are some that they left off. But no, that's that and the Gamera. I think the only thing that got completed was the Gamera. No, I take that back. I don't think Arrow got all the Gamera movies either. I think they got all the old ones except for the last 5 that they released.
So I have 2 Criterion. I have that, and I have the Night of the Living Dead one.
See, we're talking about public domain movies, and there you go, Night of the Living Dead. You can get that on any movie pack.
Shit, remember, you used to be able to go like to any video store, and they had like a whole bunch of them. They'd be like Anko Bay and somebody else, and same movie, different covers. Fuck. And it was just a mistake they made back because they forgot the copyright, put a little symbol or whatever on it.
Yeah, that's really screwed. George A. Romero lost millions because of that shit.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at FYE, see if they have anything. The Thing, $12.74. A Sabian. No, it's just normal. A Sabian film, uncut and uncensored, $26.34.
Oh wow, that's not bad. What? Wow, that's not bad at all. $27 for a Serbian film.
Ooh, Nightmare on Elm Street, exclusive steelbook, $17.99.
Wow, the prices are coming down.
It looks like they're having a sale by the looks of it. I'm seeing like Sabian was $30.99. Now it's got marked down, so they have a 15% off site-wide sales.
I'm gonna try and hope to heaven that it works, but I hope that Target does Black Friday and does a good sales. Target used to have the best sales during Black Friday. Man, you used to walk in there and clean the hell up. They would have seasons, TV seasons. They would have them as low as $8 for a season. Man, I miss those days.
That's some of these movies they got. Child's Play Collector's Edition, Blu-ray, new, $9.34.
Yeah, that's not bad. I didn't do Dollar Tree this wave. I didn't even bother. I made one half-assed attempt to go out there. I found a replacement season for the one I got earlier in another wave. The one I got was crushed. The case was broken, so I got a new one with a healthy case. So I did that, but that was all I got. That's all I got. I didn't see anything else out there. And I just said, you know what? I'm getting right now the library's delivery. There's nothing here that I really need. So I just forgot it. I just said, screw it.
I know the Dollar Tree, less than a 10-minute walk from me is a Dollar Tree, but it's closed down because I guess something happened. I guess they weren't keeping the place up to corporate standards, so they kind of went, ooh.
Probably couldn't find enough staff to work it.
It looks like I'm going to have to go to one of the other ones. Ooh, X, 20. I finally found X, but it was on DVD.
Yeah, I gotta send something to Sweet for Big Daddy J for that. He gave me he bought the copy. He bought his copy, and then he didn't like it too much. It wasn't the gore that bothered him. It was the sex. So he didn't feel comfortable watching it. So he sent it to me.
The remake of Slumber Party Massacre, which is a cute little movie, Suspiria. They have Sleepaway Camp, but I'm looking for the other one too.
I got Sleepaway Camp at the library. I got it for a buck.
When I ever look for the other ones, they either can't find them, or when I do, they either want too much or they're not. You know, I don't got a reading free player, so I wouldn't be able to watch them. The Howling.
What website are you on? What?
FYE.com.
FYE.com. FYE.com. Then it.
The Curse. Some of these prices are all good. Let's look at the horror, but. Oh, they have a box set that was almost here for Jen. It's the Lost Boy triple set. Lost Boy's the Tribe uncut, and then Lost Boy the Thirst or whatever. There it is.
The Lost Boys.
Yep. They have Hot Tub Time Machine 2 in horror.
Did you ever see the first one?
Yeah.
That first one was really cute.
Yeah, they have the same version of pieces that I have, but they want like easily $20 more than what I paid for it. Because they want $44.19. I probably spent about $25 on mine.
I'm hoping. You know what? I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that. I'm really hoping that these people will donate. All their old horror soon.
Ooh, Tremors exclusive steelbook, $17.99.
Yeah, I got all the Tremors. I think.
What do you think of that last one?
Oh, a Shrieker's Island. I haven't watched. No, Cold Day in Hell. Haven't watched that one yet.
It's Shrieker Island.
Is it Shrieker Island? I haven't watched it yet. I got. It's one of the last things I got at the video store before it closed. I think all the Tremor movies are good, except for the one. I think it's Tremors 2. Was just the one they had with just Fred Ward in it.
Yeah.
That one blew. That one's terrible. I did not like that one at all.
Any spoilers for Tremors Island, Shriek's Island?
I think I paid $250 for Shrieker's Island.
I think you paid 50 cents more than it's actually worth.
Weeks.
I mean, that's got its moments, but
Michael Gross did such a good job in that series. He had so much fun.
Bert is just I love Bert.
Yeah. The story is that Michael Gross he asked Kevin Bacon like several times if he would come back to do a movie with him, and Kevin Bacon said that he was doing his own thing, and he was actually sort of rude to Michael Gross, and I was really disappointed to hear that.
I did see a trailer or something for the show they shot with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, that movie that he did, that They and Them. What a piece of horse crap.
I had trouble basically finishing it.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that did.
I mean, I thought it was interesting, but no.
I just kept on telling people about Children of Sin.
I watched the whole movie. What's so hard about finishing a movie?
Well, which movie did you finish?
They, them.
Oh.
I'm not saying I'm a fan of it.
It didn't hold my attention enough to keep me watching it.
You want to know what my favorite part was, Pat?
The final credits.
Well, sure, but the fact that it had Anna Klumsky in it from My Girl. I haven't seen her in nothing in years.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, what does she do? She did a show. I think she did Madam President. I think she did Madam President or Madam Secretary. I think she did that.
I think she
I
left for a bit.
What I was focusing on. I like the scene she was in because it was cool she was in it.
I think she left for a bit to focus on something, and then she came back. I'm not sure.
She got depressed when Thomas J. died, so she took a break.
Yeah, I guess in 2005 she took a hiatus.
Yeah,
Rick
Moranis needs to come back.
She took the she went to acting school. It seems.
Rick Moranis took a hiatus and probably has to come back.
Yeah, but he had a very good reason for doing that.
Yeah, to raise his kids, now they're raised, so he should come back.
I thought he was.
I haven't seen him in nothing.
He was
I haven't heard anything about him being in anything.
Other than that commercial, I thought he did that commercial, but I thought he was going to do something else.
I don't know. It would have been awesome if he was in the new Ghostbusters. Afterlife.
I guess he was working on something called Shrunk.
That sounds like a sequel to How Do You Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, but something. happened, I think. Oh, Corona.
Was it supposed to be a sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yeah, I'm reading about it right now. It's a legacy sequel.
Yeah, they need to go back to it. Go back and finish it.
Yeah, they wanted him to play his character again. But again, Corona.
You know what I don't understand? They have 2 of the movies on Blu-ray on Disney exclusive, but one of them isn't. I don't understand why. I think it's Blew Up the Kids and Shrunk the Kids. And then there was what? We Shrunk Ourselves? It's not
That's the third one.
It's not on Blu-ray for some reason.
Yeah.
It sucks because these movies are Disney Club exclusive with the yellow spine, so you're going to get 2 of them and not have one of them. I've got the 3 Mighty Ducks and another one. My sister got me the Mighty Ducks for Christmas one year. I like the Honey, I Shrunk series, but it sucks that one of them isn't on Blu-ray.
It should. That way they can release all of them and let people get them all.
Yeah.
The box set.
All 3 of them is on DVD, but not Blu-ray. There's a DVD box set. We got 7 people viewing, it says, but no one's chatting, but none that.
No one loves us.
Everyone else is hiding in bushes.
They're Caspering.
Yeah. You got like a bunch of trainees, don't you? You taught a bunch of people to do that.
Oh. That's surprising you guys have never heard that term before. I tell people I'm Caspering, they're going like, what? What's that? I'm ghosting.
Well, I thought that was, ghosting, so Caspering is like your variant of the name. And back in my day, I would have thought it would have been just called lurking.
Yeah, lurking. No, I think Caspering's a much better. That's a nicer term to call it than lurking. Lurking's sort of creepy.
Huh.
But Caspering's sort of cute, so.
There's Monkey. He said he's lurking in the bushes.
Who is?
Monkey.
Oh.
I don't want to know what he's doing in the bushes.
Bush. Got any toilet paper?
Ooh. Some of these movies that have in horror. Some of these movies in horror aren't even horror movies, like Crawl, whatever that was.
Crawl.
Yeah, that horror, that fantasy movie from like the 80s. The Evil Bomb Stash Box, $243.94.
No, thank you. It sucks that StreamYard won't show the emojis. They're just squares.
Yeah, it would be better if they did.
I got the pop-out chat open. I had to look over there to see what it was.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
That's so cool.
They have the movie.
Are you ready?
They have
Bones, can you make a Spooktacular shirt in the merchandise? Hobbs Halloween Spooktacular. Can you make that inside for a merchandise?
There is one that says Spooktacular 2022.
Dang, I might have to get that.
You didn't see it?
No, not to get that.
Yeah, it's got like 4 pumpkins on it. It says Spooktacular 2022.
I just came over to my den to check out on my monitor. I saw how you advertised it.
Do what?
Enter the Boneyard. Horror movie talk. The Spooktacular is coming.
Yep. This is the warm up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Echo.
What do you think of the questions? I thought the questions were really good this year.
Yeah.
Swapping out a screen queen out of a known movie. Who would you substitute it with? That's a really good question.
Some of the questions you're probably going to get a lot of repeat answers because Michelle kind of stole one. I would have said, which scary place from movies, well-known scary place would you feel safest trick-or-treating? She said Elm Street. For the same answer, I would have said, you're safe as long as you're not sleeping.
Yeah, as long as you're out there trick-or-treating, you're not getting. Yeah, Freddy can't get you.
Right.
Someday we'll find it, the boglins connection, the lovers, the weirdos, and me.
I think Jennifer's lost it.
She hasn't lost it. She was just doing what we always do, sending random goofy audios, and I stole it and made something.
Who do you think we can get to do a somersault first? Jennifer or Nanette?
What is a somersault? Is that like that thing where you're on the ground and you roll over your head?
Yeah.
It's like a backflip, pretty much.
Well, no, forward flip.
Yeah, the thing we used to do as kids. I was going to say, if it's something like extravagant, none of us, because we'd all break our bodies.
You just roll, you just tuck your head in and then you flip over forward.
Yeah, I forgot. I used to do that when I was a kid.
The moonsault's the other way.
Oh, no. Actually, I think if we bribe Jimmy, he could probably scare her to do a somersault.
Join us on 12 and Beyond. We bring that beer that will make you cower. Step into the darkness. It's the midnight hour. Boglin Club.
Yeah.
Annette has a question. If I go live and dance, will you all stop asking me to do a somersault? Save your dance for the Spooktacular entrance.
Yeah, save the dance for the Spooktacular. I tell you what, if you go live and do a somersault, you can get 3 entries into the Spooktacular.
No, but if you go to Hop's channel and watch the Spooktacular contest, part of it is to do a dance.
That's right, and and to get an extra bonus, part of it is doing a dance and doing a somersault.
I'm just going to kick your ass because you're going to have everybody doing somersaults.
He should have. Just we're going to make an amendment to the Spooktacular. If you don't feel comfortable dancing, if you do a somersault, that counts as an entry.
At my age, it'd be a summer flop.
I feel you there.
And
I think I look more like a millipede than a
sure luck if my neck don't snap.
But I think Nanette could do a somersault though. There's enough cushion in the hideout. She could just lay it down, lay the clothes down there and get or maybe a mattress and just do a simple somersault. I think she can do it. I believe in Nanette. I believe in her.
So late last night, Jack kept trying to do somersaults and was disconnecting her internet.
I saw that. Did you see Jack? Jack was haunting her phone yesterday, big time.
Star.
I felt bad for her because Jack was haunting her. See, even Neil saying that. Patrick, see, she can do it. I believe so too. We have faith in you, Nanette.
You can do it.
You can do it, Nanette.
Do a freaking somersault.
We got Necromantic, $33.99. Still looking at FYE. I'm finding a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna see how our guy did. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Joseph. Man, that's just amazing. Such a good show. I get so lucky. I really do. I get so lucky.
Lucky.
Only
dynamite.
Did you guys see that picture that Tristan? Did you see that picture that Tristan Riss put on her Instagram page?
No, who is that?
Let me drop it in there. It's now we can be asked. We can be. You know what, Nanette? If you can do this instead of if you can do this, we won't ask you to do a somersault anymore. I won't. We can't see this shit. It's mind-boggling. Boggling.
Where are you dropping it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to her page. It's so cool.
Boglins.
I asked Kim from Mid-Level Media. I sent him a note saying, I have a feeling my library find will never see themselves on your monthly release shows. His shows are insane, but I can't watch him. It's not because I don't. I love that guy. I think he's one of the nicest guys. But man, I sit there and I watch his videos, and they're bringing all these new movies out. I can't afford it. So I can't watch it. It's just like, why am I watching this? I can't. It doesn't relate to me.
Oh, I do it. I watch, find out what everything's coming out that I can't have.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's sort of like torturing yourself.
I want to know what's coming out.
Yeah, I guess so. But man, it's just, and the thing is, well, everybody else has them. It's not like, okay, this is what's coming out. No, they actually have them. Saying, okay, I picked this up. It's like, wow. But at the same time, though, I look at it and go like, they just got this spending $40 for Roadhouse, and I got it for $1.25 over at Dollar Tree. And
here's the problem. They keep releasing and re-releasing and re-releasing. They just had the Shout Select up at Walmart, and I bought it. I don't need that new fancy 4K. It was up at Walmart for like $12, and I got it not too long ago, and now they release it again.
Okay. All right, so this is going to be the picture right here. I'm dropping it inside the chat. This is absolutely insane. Wait till you see this too.
Talking about private message or?
No, I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna put it in your chat.
Well, you need to type just something random so I can put a wrench on you before you put a link.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. I wasn't aware.
Boglin. Just type Boglin.
Boglins.
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 I'm gonna write something right here. Okay, Bones.
That's the keyword.
Hey, Fluff is here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Happy Wednesday from the Whit Sundays here in Michigan.
Yeah.
She went Yowzy hunting, her and her friend.
Oh, what?
It's the Australian version of Bigfoot.
Oh. I hope she found him.
I don't know if she did or not. All right. I think that she says she saw some sightings, but you know, I believe her. Okay, so this is the picture I just dropped it. Check that shit out, Bones. Now, if Nanette does that, I will never ask her to talk about somersaults ever again.
Oh shit!
Isn't that insane?
Oh, good lord!
I know. I'm just sitting there going like she told me that during the interview that she had done that, and I asked her to send the picture until she says she will post one. That's just crazy. Tristan's so cool. She is wicked cool.
Standing on bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, I have no wine bottles. I cannot do that for more than one reason. I have no wine bottles.
That is insane.
Isn't that something else?
Reminds me a little bit of Titanic, that one scene.
Nanette says you can't do it for more than one reason. I have no wine bottles. It's okay. Just get some milk bottles or something. Fluff, I bet Fluff could do it.
They don't do bottles anymore these days. They do cartons, and those would collapse.
Be right back.
That's crazy. Ballet dancers always amaze me. I believe you could do it, Fluff, because you got skills. You got math. Anybody who hunts a Yowzy and goes snorkeling off the Great Barrier Reef can do that. Look at the picture right above you, Fluff.
This is the Cheetah Challenge Hour. Okay, will you accept the Cheetah Challenge?
Look at that. It says, she says, okay, I'll do a somersault. Hell yes. Quick, get Hobbs on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nanette, we'll save it for tomorrow. So you can do it on Echo Show. You can do it on the Echo side. I believe you can do a somersault too. I bet you can do a somersault.
I don't like wine. I'm a beer drinker.
No, you don't have to do 3. Yeah, somersault, no doubt. Then that's going to do a somersault. That's going to be so cute. That's going to be so cute when she does that. Oh my god. No, we want you to do a somersault. Now she said you're going to do that.
He wants you to do a somersault into the Coke bottles like bowling pins.
Set up 12 bottles and have someone throw her down the lane.
Slime ball bolorama.
Oh, me too. I'm looking forward to that too, Neil. I do believe that Nanette can do a somersault.
I'm going more like a corkscrew somersault plancha.
No, Nanette's going to do a
barrel
somersault.
roll.
Nanette's going to do a somersault.
You remember that, Echo?
Do a barrel roll. Yeah.
Do a barrel roll.
He's going to do a somersault tomorrow on the show, Echo.
Never played that video game, but I've heard that, seen that clip, and heard that line countless times. Do a barrel roll.
Me neither. It was a while back. It was like a viral thing. Everybody just kept saying that. Do a barrel roll. People were going through drive-throughs saying it.
Do a barrel roll.
Sean Blue Digi's back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the sign of the Spooktacular right there.
Yep.
Fluff says she actually got on the sauce last night, and today I'm on Struggle Street. You're so cute, Fluff. I bet Fluff would be fun. She'd be a fun drunk. But you know what? She'd be one of those people that you think that she's all fucked up, and you walk over there and you play darts with her. I bet you 20 pounds. You can't hit the center of the board, and Fluff will throw the first dart on the outside, and then to get you to bet more that she can't do it. And then she nailed the son of a bitch right there, dead center.
Leave me stand there with your mouth on the ground like, fuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why is it so important to do a somersault? Well, I think you could do it, Nanette. That Hobbs did. He's the one that suggested it, and we believe in you. Let's see. Hey, Sean, take a look at this picture. I'm going to drop down below you. Take a look at this picture.
Patrick, have you seen the movie Boar?
No, but I do have it. Is it good? It's like the one film movie in it.
Yes, and it's got the ex-wrestler Nathan Jones, and he's an Australian. And there's this funny part where he all of a sudden starts singing "Ice Ice Baby."
You know, when they were talking about who played Jason Voorhees, that was my pick.
Yeah, he's similar to what's Derek Mears.
Yeah,
he's similar to him.
Massive, but I think he could do it.
He's a brute.
He is.
Who? Nathan Jones?
Yeah.
He's a fucking dumbass. He's the one that thought it was funny the one time when he was working for the WWE to go into an airport and make jokes about having a bomb in his shoe. Boy, he got a lesson.
He just wasn't a wrestler. You know, he really wasn't.
Yeah. Supposedly he did time.
I think Sean wants to know if the chick balancing on the bottle is a single.
Oh no. She's no, she is taken. Sorry.
Sean said I have something she can balance on.
Unless you want to try to wine and dine her down to New Zealand.
Have you ever seen those guys? They play pool. They act like they're like a real champ at it. And then they screw up a couple shots, and the next thing you know, boom, they're cleaning the house.
See, look at that. See, look at us saying, "Yep, I'm a legend in the pub." But all my friends who are chicks are legends in the pub. We play pool and we play darts, drink, feel like a man. That's great.
She meant drink like a man.
Is that what it is? Drink like a man, yeah. Start shit like a man. Put up your dude.
I used to know one girl. She's called double fisting. 2 beers, one in each hand at the same time.
Yeah, I knew a few drinkers like that. See how my interview is going to go tomorrow with that.
You got Wes coming up, don't you?
Yeah, I got Wes on the 13th. I got Jonathan from the Cinema Squad this Thursday, and then I have Wes a week from Thursday. So, and I'll make sure I wrap that. I'll make sure I wrap that up by 9:45. I really do try to get in there and out of there by 10 o'clock on Thursday for the midnight hour.
Yeah.
It's important, you know.
Yeah. Too bad we can't have a full panel like you and Katie. We only have the 6 slots.
I got the 10, but I haven't utilized it. I don't know if I could do 10. That might be a bit much.
Look at Sean.
My older brother's big joke was his perfect woman would be the one who can drop kick him. And I don't think he's met her yet.
What is he, like 7 foot tall or something?
Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones is. He's 7 foot.
He's a big boy. He was in Mad Max Fury Road. That big, tall, buff son of a bitch. He's a big boy.
You know, he does a lot of movies down in the southeast. He does a lot of he does a lot of movies. And he tries hard. He does work at it. He does work.
He did Never Back Down 3.
Dude, that was a great movie.
You know, he has to show he's more than just a big buff guy. He has to show he can do something. Otherwise, he's going to be typecast as that big buff guy.
Dude, that Never Back Down 3, Michael J. White. That was tight. That was tight.
That series was doing good for a minute. He took over. He was in 2 and 3, and now they made a new one about some girl, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's so bad. You know, we talked about this before, but man, oh man, you know, you hear about that. You know, the Blade. You know, Blade's been, you know, Blade's been stalled out, and you know, about replacing it, and you know, Marshall Ali's unhappy with the script. They replaced the director. The movie only had like 90 pages of dialogue, so it was gonna be just all action. And you're gonna ask him, an Oscar-winning actor, go ahead and do that. Of course, he's not gonna do that. You know, he's not there for action. He's there he wants some story. And You know, he gets frustrated because it's like, you know, how come you just don't put Michael J. White in there? You know, get him in there, let him, you know, let him do his thing.
Yeah.
But you know, the Spawn remake. We're gonna put Jamie Foxx as Spawn. Why the hell? Really?
I don't know about that one. I'm just.
Oh my God! Didn't anybody learn anything from Amazing Spider-Man 2?
I mean, I'm not saying that Jamie Foxx is, you know, a bad actor or anything, because I haven't seen really much of his work to, you know, make a full judgment. But I don't think he can do Spawn.
I don't think he can either. I don't think he can do. I don't think he can do it the same way that Michael J. White did. Michael J. White was really good. You know, people hate on Spawn, but you know, if you wipe away the bad effects, that movie it's whip smart. It's funny as hell, but it's also very cool. I think what really kills it these days is that the effects were bad when it was released. You know, even when it was released, the effects were bad, and that's not his fault.
No, it's not. And I didn't care for the movie too much, but then again, I wasn't much of a Spawn fan to begin with. Although I did like the cartoon that HBO did.
Dude, all I gotta say is Melinda Clark and the cat food. Do I need to say any more? Do I truly need to explain myself?
I wish they had put they had Priest in it, but not Chapel. I wish they had put Chapel.
You know what? All I know is that Melinda Clark was there in a cat suit. That's the only thing I cared about. Like, yeah. Nanette says that Jimmy is trying to make her do a somersault now.
Jack's on all side.
Yeah, go Jimmy, go.
She needs to get another dog and name it Sally. So she'll have Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Or Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Diane, like a song, Jack and Diane from that one song. Nobody lives Jack and Diane. Who is that?
John Cougar.
John Cougar Boglin Camp. Boglin.
Boglins.
Yeah, I guess I'm glad to see he's back on a permanent basis, but it looks like Truth is Chloroform is doing pretty well now.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see that for him, man. You know, really happy. So I guess they him and Night from Night Watch Zone, they watched Day of the Dead. I just got done watching Land of the Dead. I really liked Land of the Dead. I thought that movie was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the one with Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Big Daddy.
Day of the Dead has got some hate. I used to hate it, but it grew on me. The two remakes aren't that good. The sequel / prequel, Day of the Dead 2, sucks. But the TV show I couldn't get past the first episode.
Day of the Dead was always my favorite because of Bub. He says, hello, Aunt Alicia.
I would think that he would hear me, Nanette. He is a ghost after all. Jimmy Hoffa, he is a ghost. That's right. And he'll probably he'll start messing around with my internet shit here in a minute. About that time of night where my provider starts fucking around with my internet.
It's crazy that your internet gives you a curfew.
Yeah, it really is.
I've had that. I had one of those free ones that did that.
Okay.
Then they started charging.
I got 2 Casper followers today.
What's that?
The ghost subscribers, where you'll just get you'll get added subs, and there's nothing there that tells you who subbed to you, so you just wait, and then like in a day they'll just drop off.
I get another weird thing. I don't know what causes it, where I'll be in a chat and people will say I visited your house or I added you, but you don't get a notification.
Yeah. You know what? It's almost like, you got to go ahead and you have to go ahead and say something. You just can't just leave a comment or something.
Yeah, I'll say that, and you don't get a notification. I think I heard someone say it's because they hide their subscriptions or something.
Yeah.
Some people do that.
It's weird though. They say I added you or went to your house, and how do we know they did do that? Because you don't get a notification.
Nope, and then they don't comment. A lot of times I don't even bother. I wait until they fall off, and then I go over there and then I return the favor. It's like, I'm not going to take stuff to you if I can't see you.
I think you put a bunch of ghosts, but it won't show on StreamYard. Bunch of Caspers.
I'll tell you one thing I really like about Dollar Tree Theater. It allows me to review. More popular films.
Well, I'm going to be getting back to doing that soon here, once I make a little bit more of a dent in what I have for my backlog.
What?
Huh?
What?
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 Alfalfa says.
Wow.
Boglin.
Wow.
Boglins from hell.
So what time are you going on tomorrow, Echo? 10 o'clock?
Yeah, 7 my time, so it'll be 10 Eastern time.
Yeah. You need wait till I'm there before Nanette does her somersault, though.
She's supposed to do it on the Echo side?
Yeah, she's gonna be
a split-legged somersault.
Uh-oh.
I'm not touching that.
Don't go
I'm not touching that, Echo.
Don't go half-ass. Go all the way.
No, I'm not touching that, Echo.
Shit.
Nope. Nope. Not me. You'll probably have to explain yourself tomorrow on the show. What did you mean by that, Echo?
Well, you split-legged somersault.
Yeah. Yeah, Neil saying somersault. I'm with you. So tomorrow after you officially start your show, and I think you and Nanette and Eddie will make a fine team, Echo. I think you guys will have a lot of fun.
Going crazy looking at all the shit they got in FYE though right now.
Echo. I think you're about doomed. That sounds really ominous. She just said Echo.
Echo, Charlie, Hotel, Oscar, Echo.
Yeah. In other words, get my ass out of here. Uh-oh.
They got DC Butcher.
You're going to have DC Butcher once she gets a hold of you.
No, PC Butcher was made by this girl who was once upon a time in Hollywood, but she was like, she was born in '96 and she made the movie in 2016. She wasn't that old. That's wrong. No, because somebody is a girl who made a movie super young. She wasn't even 18 yet or whatever. That might be a different one. Oh, good time. I don't know. Roast.
And I really like, I really did like Land of the Dead quite a bit.
Like what? Land of the Dead?
Land of the Dead.
I liked it. I also liked Diary of the Dead.
I didn't see that one yet.
That was the one he made. Have you seen Survival of the Dead?
No, isn't that the one set on the island?
Survival is a sequel to Diary.
Okay.
And I like because the guy basically he's got this camera pretty much like all this shit's going on and he won't stop recording it. There's a scene where one of his friends is being attacked by a zombie and it's kind of lost format type. Found film almost like. But this is a scene where his friend's being attacked and he won't help his friend because he just wants to record it. And then when he gets attacked, his girlfriend's got a camera and she puts it in his face so he knows what it's like. It's kind of like, when you hear about people, all these crimes going on and people don't help, they just record it, they pull it on their phones and record it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's like he took that idea and made a movie kind of like it. But they're set there in a zombie outbreak.
I see that. There was one video out there. This guy got crushed. So he made a video of his neighbor's house catching on fire, and the neighbor's house was burning, and he's sitting over there in his house filming it and screaming all these instructions. Oh my God, he got so roasted. I was surprised he actually kept the video up. It's like, dude, if I was catching all the heat, I would take that shit down. Like you're standing there shrieking like a little bitch instead of putting your camera down and going to see what you can do to help.
I think you're in a different time zone as me, though. So for me, it would be 7. So I don't know what the time difference is.
10 o'clock. It'll be 10 o'clock.
No, because she's having a stream. Well, she's talking about a good setup, but because she's having a stream at the same night, and I said I would try to work it out so that our streams wouldn't clash.
I thought Lynette was going to be on your show, though. I thought she was a panelist.
Yeah, but she's been doing like these watch-alongs.
Oh.
So I said I was going to we got to do the time zone math. So
well, you're supposed to have the steady time of Wednesday. She goes all the time, doesn't she? She don't have a certain day.
Yeah, so mine's going to be a steady time.
Yeah, yours is going to be, yeah. Can you start yours earlier though than that? I mean, maybe start yours at 8. Is Eddie coming? Eddie's gonna be joining you too, or isn't he, Echo?
Probably. As I said at the thing tomorrow.
You guys have a really good chemistry with each other. That was just really just like super fast,
All right, I can click with some people.
Eddie's a nice guy. Eddie's a really.
Yes. I click easier, I think, with nice people than I do with non-nice people.
Well, I think we all do that, but Eddie's a really cool guy.
Yeah. But this Friday too, though.
Let's see. It says here that he didn't like that I wanted to do it earlier today. He was pretty mad at me. Was that you, Echo?
I had a busy day, so it wasn't me because I had a busy day. I was home I was away for most of the day. I had to go take care of some shit. So I was away for most of the day.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say, man, it might be time for Echo to do a somersault.
Because was it Eddie there? Because I said
I don't
wait a
know.
minute, I think I did get sent a message about something that said I wasn't going to be home.
You know what? I want to see a somersault off between you and Nanette. Whoever does the more somersault wins the prize.
Oh, yeah, she sent me a link for it, but I had said that I was not home because like I said, I wasn't.
Wow.
I get a lot of times people
Whoa.
like they'll send me like an invite, like hey, you want to come to the stream or whatever, and it's like, oh, I wish. I'm just not home.
She says that Eddie was pretty mad at her. Eddie, I can't imagine him getting mad at anybody.
Yeah, it seems kind of.
Yeah, I don't think he was mad at you, Nanette. He likes you.
It's probably just that it was not a time that would work out for him.
Yeah.
So he probably wasn't mad.
No, he wasn't mad at you.
Wow.
Oh. What are you guys going to be talking about tomorrow, Echo? You got a topic already?
Well,
just don't.
Really.
I'll give you some advice though. Whatever you do, don't do a deep dive on Friday the 13th.
Hey Gareth, just probably going to talk about horror movies and stuff.
Oh, look who's here! It's the king of all. It's Gareth.
Gareth, and you see that him and Al are up for the horror YouTuber of the month or whatever that was.
Are they?
Yes, and it's so hard because it's like they're both up. It's like, who do I go for? So I was like, I'm sorry,
I love you, Gareth, man, but I can't go against my main man, the Bat.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Ow.
I'm sorry too, man. I had to go for him too. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that sucks. Who put you guys up against each other? That's not very nice.
Some guy I never heard of.
Yeah, he won it, and then he dropped the tune. It's like, oh, it was one thing, but both of them was like,
Who's this guy? We gotta go over there and vote for or drop our votes down, right?
Okay, let me see if I can.
His name's JT something. I never heard of him.
Yeah,
can you drop it in the chat, Echo, so we can all go vote for Tuber of the Month?
Let me see if I can, because he started following me. So let me see if I can find the video.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
It's got two videos up about it, I think.
That's so cool.
Let me see.
Dude, I would love to get Joe Burrow to sit there and say, "Welcome to the Spooktacular 2022."
He said, "Bo Al, he's a real horror guy."
He is a bat.
He's a bat in a hat.
Yeah,
I can't drop the link, but I can send it to you, Pat, so you can drop it.
Okay, send it to Instagram.
Yeah. Like I said, he did two videos, and it's essentially the same thing, but one's like 15 minutes long, and the other one's like less. So this is the first one.
Are you ready?
All right.
He did it, and then he came back and he did another video, but it was like a short live stream type one. It's essentially the same thing, but just shorter.
Okay.
Actually, no, longer. That's one's
Wow.
one's considerably longer. One's like 15:46. The other one's like 49 minutes.
Okay, well, I'll start following him now too. Drop that down there and pick him up too. JT Force discussion, okay.
Yeah.
I'll drop it. I'm going to drop my vote here too.
I forget how I came across the video because I wasn't even subscribed to the guy, and I think it's probably something they suggested to me. And Now
You know Hobbs. He won North American Tuber of the Year.
oh, when did he do this?
It was a couple of years ago when Horror Hands actually won it, but he only won by one vote. He won by one vote over Hobbs.
Yeah.
But he was the first. He lost it by one vote, but that made him the North American champ. All right, so let me do that. I'll come back and drop that link. All right, so here we go. Here's the link for the vote. That's a tough one, but you know what, Gareth, you have a lot of friends. I'm sure you'll do very, very well. Very well. Some of those people that you got interviewing, shit.
Gareth does some good ones.
Yeah, he's got some hitters. He's got heavy hitters. It sucks because his you know, though, it's like people tell me, you know, so, wow, man, your shit should be blowing up. And it's like, well, yeah, it should be, but you know, what can you do? You know, people say that, but then you don't see them. But then you don't see them inside the chat. You know what I'm saying? I get people telling me that all the time. You know, like they'll say that about my channel. They'll sit there and say, "Oh man, you got great content, and this and that." And it's like you do all the interviews, and then you know, then you don't see them again. You know, you don't see them until they see you, and then they say, "Oh yeah, you got a really great channel." It's like, well, that's great. Word service is awesome, but I'd rather see your ass in there in the chat supporting it. You know, in an interview. And that's how I feel with Garrett. You know, like he had Matthias Hughes in there. Dude, Matthias Hughes. I mean, maybe because maybe I'm dating myself, but man, that guy was like, he was a beast. He was awesome. Sam Furstenberg, the director of the American Ninja. I mean, come on. It's like Steven, too. Steven got he got Tommy McLaughlin to come out. Twice he got him to come out to talk on the House of Horrors, and nobody showed up. Nobody. It was me and Vass the last time. That's what kills me a little bit about the community. You know, they give good lip service saying how they like horror, but when you get somebody in here like that, like a Tommy McLaughlin or Matthias Hughes or you know what have you.
My favorite he got was Andre Gower.
Andre Gower, yeah, there you go, Andre Gower. Yeah. Garrett and Steven got Andre Gower. They got them both, and nobody shows up. And it's just like wow. But yeah, you'll go to somebody else's live stream that's talking about Scream 5 for the 1000th time and sit there and pat your ass you pat your own ass and sit there and say how you're a horror fan. It's like
my favorite on Gareth was Sheldon Lettich.
Yeah.
The guy's good friends with Van Damme. They hang out, and he's done a lot of his movies. I love Van Damme.
Dude, that interview that Steven did with Michael Bailey Smith, that interview was that was a great
I like that one too. I like Michael Bailey Smith.
That was a great interview.
Michael Bailey Smith, they should give him more work. He could play big guys. He was in Hills Have Eyes remake, I think.
I watched that documentary about the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. Man, that was an amazing documentary. And you know, he's talking about his part playing the thing, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Have you ever watched that movie though?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's horrible. I've seen worse though. I've seen worse. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. That was worse than Fantastic Four. The contest, Nanette, is the Horror Tuber of the Month, and let's see if I can remember how this works. So if your channel is what is it? Is it 1,000 bones? I think it's 1,000. So if your channel is beneath 1,000, there's a contest goes around where you're nominated for Horror Tuber of the Month. The previous month winner chooses, 4 people, I think it is? 4 people?
Yeah.
Four people, and then you vote on which person, you go back to, you go to that page, and then you vote for whoever you want to for Horror Tuber of the Month. You watch the video. The gentleman there, JT, he will mention the 4 names that you can vote for. And then you vote for the one you like, that you want to win. And then
Craig's daughter Lily won the last one.
Who did? Oh, Craig's daughter did?
Craig's daughter Lily.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And then she quit again. I guess Craig says she's really busy with school.
Yeah, you know what? Craig is, you know, he's exactly what a father should be. You know what I'm saying? He supports her, he guards her, and I would.
Yeah.
I would
Casey
not
asked me if
want
I've ever been in that. I said, no, I'm too underground. No one's ever heard of the Bones.
let's see. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you know, that's a long standing problem. Fluff, is that you know, everybody says to ring the bell for notifications, and I don't even get 100 of the notifications I could get. I don't get it. I ring the bell every time I sub somebody, and yet nothing. Except that's why I don't. But you have your bell silenced, so that's why I don't get notifications to your stuff phone. It's because you don't have your bell up. So that's why a lot of times when I don't know.
What are you talking about?
On your subscribe button.
How do you control that?
So there's the bell is closed. It says it's subscribe. And it says here, notification turned off for this channel.
I didn't know nothing about that. I'll have to look in the settings. I don't know how you turn it on. I didn't know it was turned off.
Yep. Because I know
look around.
The Spices are like that too. The Spices have their bell turned off as well.
Why would you purposely fix it so people can't know when you're doing stuff?
Well, I think the Spices do it so because I think they just do it to protect themselves from the kids because their content's not for kids. So I think I think when you do that.
I didn't know there was anything in settings to turn it on and off. I didn't purposely turn it off.
Yeah, because that's why I never get any of your notifications. Like I
just thought it was a feature. I didn't know there was a way to turn it on and off.
But I scroll over your bell. And it has the symbol turned off. And then when I click on it,
do you know where in the settings that stuff is?
Let's see. I'll tell you what it says. It says, yeah, this actually is turned off for content made for kids. So you have to turn your bell back on.
Oh, it must automatically do that because I always set my videos where they're not made for kids.
Right.
I don't want to get in trouble for that stuff.
I do the same thing on my channel.
Because I don't want to pussyfoot around and purposely try to make myself not curse and stuff because a kid might watch.
Right. Let's see. Fluff says here, she says, I don't see other channels being advertised or pushed out there from YouTube. I remember sitting in the chat for an hour thinking something better than this is out there. And 2 hours after, yeah, you would think so. Channel was up and running the same time I was looking for a good channel to watch. I hit the subscription button to see what the people that I'm subscribed to. I'll just hit that to see if there's anything going on. But still, I would.
I know I get the notifications for his channel.
I don't get it. I have it all the way.
Wow.
Because my channel is also set not for kids.
Are you blocked too?
No. But my channel, you know, that whole thing came up with COPA and whatnot. I set mine not for kids. And people still seem to get my notifications because
Yeah, that's what it says for me. It says this action I can't. Yeah, I'm blocked off from you. That's weird. You know what? Let me unsubscribe from you, Bones. I'm gonna unsub from you, and then I'll resub. Maybe that'll do something for
How
it.
dare you? How dare
oh
you?
yes, how dare you?
Okay.
Shame!
You want to have a chance to fix it yourself? I don't need to do that. I don't need to unsub you. Dude, man, you're only 16 away from 700.
How dare you?
Let me turn the bell notifications all the way on for your stuff, Bone. I don't know why mine's not. Let me do that, Bone. Oh boy. Unsub.
You can ring my bell.
Ring my boglin.
Ring my boglin.
That's what it needed. Nope. It says here. I turned it on, but it's what?
What are you doing over there? Patrick's over there unsubbing me, and I didn't do shit to him.
Now it's saying that
Such cruelty.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let me. It just let me. Wow. I'm just gonna leave it alone. No problem.
Wow.
Wow.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
Yeah, it must be on your end, Pat.
That never gets old.
Grumbly. They're called grumbly.
Oh, Glenn. Boglins. Boglins.
Hello?
Welcome to Domino's Pizza, home of the Dominator. How can we help you?
Boglin.
Boglins.
Boglin.
Do you have Boglin Roni pizza?
Sorry, we're all out of that item at the time.
What pizza would Boglins eat anyway?
Good question.
Sardines.
Disgusting.
Well, we're talking about Boglins.
What about Vegemite?
I don't know.
The Australian Boglins?
Yeah, we can ask Fluff. Have you guys ever eaten Vegemite?
No, but I'm kind of interested just for the hell of it to try it.
Yeah, I never had it either. I guess it's an acquired taste. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another person that Gareth got for his show. He got Fred Olin Ray on this show. That was a great get. That was a great get too.
Well, my eyes are getting tired, so I'm going to tap out. You guys take care.
Oh yeah. See you tomorrow night, Echo.
Yep, see you guys then.
You still with me, Bone?
Yeah. I'm playing with the settings in StreamYard.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out how, like, Night Watch, some people, they can just pull up pictures. But all the thing I can figure out how to do is just put the video clips. I don't see an option for pictures.
Yeah, those guys got it. Yeah, they know how to work it. That's for sure. You know what's funny is I've seen that Loretta Lynn died today, and honestly, without being funny at all, I thought she died years ago.
Yeah.
I'm not being cute or anything. I really did. I was surprised. It's been such a long time since I've heard her name in the public that I thought she passed.
I seen her on something not too long ago. I can't remember what it was. It does suck though, because I have a memory of my dad used to play a Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn tape every Sunday when we were going to my grandma's.
Yeah. I mean, she was, I remember when country music, gosh, her and Dolly Parton were fighting for the queen of country music. And it's either you're Team Dolly or Team Loretta. And it was fierce too. It wasn't so one-sided as people might think it was. Because Dolly Parton was so cute and all that. But country music fans back then, they loved a good voice. And Dolly's got a really great voice, but so does Loretta.
Here's a random question.
Gita, do you have... No, I'm not even reading this. People have been talking to me. I've been working on my...
It's on the screen.
Yeah. Do you have a problem with me? Okay.
That was pretty...
I don't know. I don't know why you keep asking me that. But you know what?
Does he keep asking you that?
I keep asking me that. It's like, dude, I don't have a problem with you. If I had a problem with you, you know it. If anybody can tell you anything about me, it is I'm not shy.
She told him to go to bed, then she asked him a question. He ain't here no more.
Yeah.
Echo to you, too.
No, I don't have a problem, but we might have a problem if you ask me that question again. How about that? That's a fair answer. It's like, why do you keep asking me that? Do you want there to
Do
be
you
a
have a
problem?
problem with me?
Do you want there to be a problem with you, damn it, Bones? No, no.
Patrick, I got a secret. I've been keeping a secret from you.
What's that?
I got a kitty cat in my house.
Huh?
I got a kitty cat in my house.
Oh, you kidding me?
Well,
congratulations. What color is it?
It's what my wife calls, I can't say the word very well, tortoise shell.
Okay. Is she a little girl? She's got a little girl.
Huh?
A little girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
I call it dark calico, and I guess it's called tortoise shell.
Where is did your wife doesn't know about it, or is it going to be a surprise for her?
Oh, she knows about it. She's the one to tell me about it. It was, as I'm sure you guessed, it wasn't planned to have a cat.
Right. But
after Callie died, after having her for 15 years and then having to give the vet permission to put her to sleep, we wasn't trying to have a cat, but this kitten just showed up out of nowhere, popping out from under my father-in-law's house. And, didn't want it to die, and it was cute, so it ended up here.
How cool is that? Have you named it yet?
Yeah, her name is Ember.
Ember.
Because she looks like she's got fire flames on her.
Okay.
So we named her Ember.
And she's got some orange in her.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a cheetah.
Yeah, I'll have to send you a picture if I can ever get a good one. She never sits still, and the camera on my phone sucks.
That's awesome. Isn't that always how it happens? I wasn't necessarily looking for Paladin. It was just how it happened to be there. I was actually looking for a pair of bonded brothers. That's what I was looking for brothers, and then I just ran across him. Wow.
She went somewhere with her dad one day to grocery store or something. And then when she came home, she's like telling me about this cute little kitten down there. And at first, I went down there, and it's like wasn't used to humans or whatever, was wild, and I could not get it to come to me. It just kept running back up under the house. And then her niece brought it up to me one day. She caught it and said that my wife's sister's dog kept trying to chase it. So her niece brought it up to me, and now we have it. We've had it up here for 2 weeks.
Wow.
It was a little skinny thing. It's already gaining weight.
That's great news, man. It really is. That's really good news. It must feel good with having a cat.
See what?
You must feel pretty good having a cat. That's awesome. Paladin, he's still full of vim and vinegar, but man, he's thin. He's like 12 pounds, but he's eating really well. He's sleeping really well. He's still got all his muscles. He's still fearless. Still eating treats. But I'm a little concerned with the weight. I might have to take him in for a wellness check. I think, and I'm a little concerned. Because it's like, wow, you should not be that skinny. And he's already sleeping underneath the blanket with me, and that's really early. Yeah, it's real early for that. He doesn't usually do that till the end of October, early November. When it gets really cold. But it's not been that cold here. But
it's starting to get cold here
a little bit, yeah. But I'm a little nervous, but at the same time, I'm just like, Well, he seems everything he's doing is fine. You know, he plays, he runs. Now he talks to me every time I sit down to watch NCIS. Not anything else, just NCIS. I swear to you, it's weird as hell. It's weird as hell because I watched like 3 other movies, and he's come and hung out with me, but he hasn't really talked to me about it. But I put on NCIS, and all of a sudden he's just talking up a storm.
I guess he's got a favorite show.
I guess so. He must like Polly Perrette.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
That's so awesome. You can't deny Hobbs Spectacular.
Wow.
Ow. So I'm gonna drop this.
Spectacular, wow. My computer's lagging all to hell. I try to play them in like synchronization. Spectacular, wow.
I'm actually able to I figured out how to put a picture behind me, and then I got to I got to play our theme song, so I can play that now. And I did the banner.
I tried to put a picture when I first started playing with this, and it's like, nope, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for that. So I just got this one with the dark blue background.
You know what I would do? I do the premiere for YouTube, but I do that off my computer, and mine don't have nearly the same amount as the phones do.
Amount of what?
You know, the countdowns for the premieres. That's some really cool countdowns. I have like 12 on my computer. On the phone though, there's like dozens. So I just did Dollar Tree about that.
And that has a problem.
Uh-oh. It's nothing that a somersault can do to help.
Maybe she was doing a somersault and had an accident of some sort.
I hope you don't have a problem with me, I hope. Because it seems like everybody wants to have a problem with me.
You have a problem?
Yeah, you have a
There was this real funny clip back in the day. Huh? There was this funny clip back in the day with when DX was around. Nicole Bass was on Raw, and she was like, "Do you have a problem?" You remember Nicole Bass? Where'd you go, Patrick? Are you muted? Patrick. Alright, y'all, I think Patrick lost connection, and I'm going to close up shop. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Join us on 12 and Beyond. We bring that fear that will make you cower. Step into the darkness. It's the midnight hour.
Boglin Club.